Sparty.
And we are live again.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my. We're here. Heroes
Dude,
Omega.
this dude just made a snowman. He's Iceman and he made a snowman.
It's Omega time. Actually, I tell you
Alright.
what, Frojo, let's do this while I'm thinking about it.
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm
What are we doing?
doing it.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna move some stuff around. Bum, 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 bum.
Where?
What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Switching this. Doing this. Hit that. Okay, maybe the wrong button. Maybe it's this button. Yep. Welcome back. Alright.
Your rocket guy is very loud.
My who? Oh, my rocket guy?
Yeah, whoever's talking.
Well, here, let me turn my TV down. I got my TV set right here next to me. Alright, let me add you here.
Buccaneer Beach, Frojo, and Waller. Alright, man. I'll be there. I'm coming. I'm teleporting to you. I don't know what Wallcrawler's doing.
What's your email address again? Let's talk about Frojo.
jr7frojo@gmail.com.
JR.
What are you doing?
Hey, don't ask questions.
I am asking. That's what I do.
That's not right. Damn it.
I don't want to see those pictures. Slice them.
Oh, too late. Too late. You're toast.
Toast. Toast. Chavoni. Jabaroni. We're on Buccaneer Beach.
There we go. There we go. You should have a new brand or a new channel.
New logo?
Well, not a new logo. A new channel that you can access. Have access
Oh
to.
no. Not another channel.
Ruh-roh.
What, Omega?
Yep, that way we can promote Omega all at the same time.
You want me to go live?
No, you don't. No, I'm live on. So I'm just saying you can change to it anytime, or you can run it live, or however. All right, we are
I
back.
guess I need a stream key though.
No, it's. Oh no, it's not the same. No, you don't have to.
Oh, I can get it though.
Yeah. All right.
I'm retarded.
I have the same problem sometimes.
On Tuesdays.
All right, guys. If you want to play with me, let me know. Send me a message. And,
You want to play with Frojo? Let me know.
Okay, let's see here. I gotta remember how to invite people again.
It's pretty easy on the Xbox.
It's real easy here too. You know.
It's the same game.
No, it's different. It's always different.
Looks the same to me.
Nope, it's different. I talked to them. I asked them about it. They told me it's different.
Oh yeah, you asked them, huh?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was like, hey, what do you think about this? Is this different? They're like, totally different. I said, really? And they were like, yeah, it's totally different. I said, well, all right. If you say it's different, I got to believe you.
Yeah. If you say so.
Who am I to say you're wrong? You know what I mean?
Someone
Hey, what's up, John Wright? Good seeing you, man.
hurting me.
Show stop.
Oh my gosh.
Get one.
I have no backup.
All right, I got R31.
Oh,
I got
Salamax.
Showstopper. Guys, if anybody else wants to join, let me know. Did I get AZ real? No. Invite players. AZ, how come I don't see you? No, I sent you an invite. Okay, there's I have a showstopper talking on the mic. So I got Showstopper,
Oh,
I got AZ, and R31. All right, if anybody else wants to join us, let us know. I got a new delivery item. I don't know what that. My inventory's full.
yeah, that does that. When your inventory's full, you get a delivery item if
Like,
you were given something.
sure. Kind of figured that'd be the way it goes.
Your Royal Cushness, I'm down. That's a nickname I can get behind. Whoa.
Get behind it.
I don't know if you want to. Uh, John Wright says, "Hey, what's up, Slice? Hey, John
Hey,
Wright,
hey.
I'm playing Marvel Heroes Omega also on
But
Xbox. If you want to join, man."
if you have it, if you
He
have it
does.
on the good stuff, what I mean by the
Oh
good
no,
stuff,
don't
I
have it
mean the
on the good stuff.
PlayStation.
No. No
Feel
one has
free
that stuff.
to come let
That's
us
no
know.
one. They don't even sell that stuff no more.
Everybody has it on. But I've heard everybody wants it on the PlayStation. I don't know. Yeah,
Everybody wants it, huh?
yeah, that's what they say. Like, I'm not one to
Uh,
judge. I'm just telling you what I've been told.
Sometimes they change their mind.
All right, I gotta get rid of all this extra junk. So much junk.
I don't even know why I'm picking this stuff up. Like, this area is not even good for my character.
All right, I got 5 masks. Are you kidding me?
Israel says he's there. King said he deleted the wrong comment. All good, man.
I got 2 artifacts over here. But I can't use them yet, but that's okay. All right, now we're rolling. R31 over here looking at the event terminal. I don't even know what that means. All right, off to the story. I'm on chapter 2, guys. Taskmaster Institute. That's where I'm heading, so. Sal saying I use a PS4 as a butt wipe. Ouch. Caleb said I've been a PlayStation guy forever. There you go. Yeah, we've got 1 spot left in our group. If anybody wants to come run with us, more than welcome. Oh, I forgot about that item being delivered to me. There we go. All right.
My name says, "What's up, Slycem?"
Hey, what's up? My name. Good seeing you, buddy. Sal saying, should we switch characters?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
Mercenary marksman. Hey, look, you have no idea. I can lay you out with these guns. Uh-oh.
The last Spartan says the game is downloading. I'll see if I can speed it up.
Can you make it?
I might have to catch up a little. I am on chapter 2, but the first section.
Uh-oh.
Just teleport to him, Azrael. You can just teleport straight to where he's at.
Caleb's saying,
I have it downloaded, but can't do that until my girl leaves for work.
hey, man, I
Spend a
understand.
little time with her. Welp, I've been at work for an hour. Should I actually do something? Says Smoke Man. John Rice, Slice, I'm going to play some Destiny before Destiny 2 comes out in 3 days.
Ooh. You know, I've never played that, and I hear good stuff.
I hear YouTube's already shutting it down before it even comes out.
What do you mean by that?
They're not allowing it to be monetized on YouTube
Why?
because it's too violent. YouTube's getting more strict on video games. Brian and Dave said a few of their videos of Marvel Contest Champions have been demonetized.
Really?
Brian said some of his videos that were demonetized were just ones that he talked about an update, didn't even show any game content. I was like, wow.
Is that them just trying to not pay out?
No, they're. You heard about the YouTube adpocalypse, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear about all that? Oh,
No.
okay. Well, like it's about the ad people that want the ads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be represented by a bunch of like stuff that they don't want their company. They don't want their ads on stupid videos and stuff. Basically, like if their ads about baby formula, they don't want to be, But really, do we want them anyways? No, not
No.
really. We want ads that our people will actually watch.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know who it is, but somebody in my party has a constant clicking coming through their sound almost.
Oh yeah, I can hear it too. Or I could.
Oh, great. Apparently my inventory is full again.
Dude, like it's constant in this game.
What's that?
The inventory being full.
Oh my gosh. I destroy more stuff than any other game I've ever played.
Yeah, there's people talking about like going to Twitch or some other platform. There's this new thing on Facebook just started called Watch. It's their version of YouTube basically. They just started it like a couple weeks ago.
What's up, Ace? Good seeing you. Playing some Marvel
Heroes.
Heroes
Oh,
Omega. Because that's what people do. Or at least that's what we're saying for now. Alright. Uh-oh.
I don't see this dude leveling up, man. Salamas, you changed to level 1. Oh wait, there he is. He did level up. He's level 5.
AZ over here going crazy.
Who's he?
It looks like he's got Nova.
Nova. Yeah, Nova's freaking a beast, man. Yeah, you need to constantly drop or donate items in that game. Yep. Or expand your inventory. Want to do the first chapter? Yeah, let's just do the first chapter, and I'll switch to another character, Salamence. I'll switch to what I got, Punisher. Yeah, I'll be Punisher. I've been wanting to get him up to 10.
You've been wanting to punish somebody?
Wanted to punish the world.
It's so funny. I'm just watching Nova just sit here and just
Dude, he just wipes out everything.
demolish the map. Showstoppers, he got level 60 everything, so he just kind of walks around and does his business.
Ace Fusion says, would love to be around sooner, but had some school stuff that was due tonight that I had to take care of. No biggie, man.
Yeah, no worries, man. Hey, anytime you guys can get here, you can get here. We appreciate it. You know, we're never going to complain.
Yeah, Salamence, I'm already on the first chapter, man.
Whee!
I'm shooting people in the face.
I'm blowing stuff up. Because why not? Alright, looks like we're supposed to go this way.
They said you buy formula for kids. They're just now seeing that? I felt like that was a long time ago.
He was talking to Smokey.
Oh.
Ugh. Taskmaster, he is not playing nice with me. This inventory is becoming a problem.
Smoke Man says he can breastfeed. That's interesting.
Okay.
Oh wait, now he says he can't. So which is it? Can you or can you not?
Well, you can milk anything that has nipples.
Yeah, anything that has nipples.
Yeah. Oh, is that so? Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have nipples. Could you milk me?
Yeah. Have you heard of Well Milker 27?
Alright, I'm trying to figure out which of these lovely things are best. That looks like that's probably a good thing.
Said can't, dang typo. I don't know. It looks like you said that you can.
Spartan says, I mean, you could, just not with your breast. Aw, come on. Showstopper with all of his level 60s.
He's got a bunch of level 60s?
Oh, yeah. Showstopper's 60 across the... Every time I turn around, doesn't matter who he brings to the party. Level 60. Oh, who's that? Oh, level 60. How about this guy? Oh, level 60. I forget.
Man.
I'm level capped. I actually need to go back. I guess you have to... I forgot I have to buy them. Or whatever.
Yeah, once you get to 10, you're level capped unless you get the character. You should have got at least one character. The game should have gave you one character. On the Xbox, it was Daredevil. That was the exclusive character that they gave you. So I don't know. I don't know what it is on PS4.
All right, one last thing too. It's level up right now, and I just want to go ham on it. I have 8.8 million gold, buttloads of ISO, and 23 T4 basic cats. Any votes who I should rank up besides his 5-star Hawkeye and Winter Soldier to rank 2? Let's see him. I mean, yeah. Okay, so how do I go about purchasing these mother truckers? And teammates, I'll catch up to you. I'm getting rid of some of this stuff. I have so much stuff. Too much stuff. Gotta clean this stuff out of here. Alright, I got a little bit of room.
Don't rank up to 5 stars unless you have boatloads of tier 1 alphas, they said.
Okay, that seems stupid. Okay, so apparently here's where I can buy one of these champions. What?
What?
Yeah, Daredevil is the free one, so I...
Okay.
I just gotta go download him, it looks like. So it looks like different champions have different costs. I didn't know this going on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The heck with it saying he finally ranked 5 to Iceman. Awesome. Good job, man. What's
About
up?
time, sucker.
Yeah, what's up? The heck with it. DMR News says SlycemGaming don't rank up to 5 stars unless you have a boatload of T1 alphas. Yeah, no kidding. Ace says he's got 16 T1 alpha right now, so he's got that covered too. That'll go a good little ways at least. Okay, so apparently these all cost different amount. Dang it. Well, this is no fun. Now I'm gonna have to get somebody that's not leveled up or Hulk.
Well, you can download Daredevil.
Well, yeah, but then I gotta go re-download somebody. I could play as Kitty Pryde. I can get Nova.
Yeah, they should have gave you enough to get one character too.
Yeah, I got 249.
Oh, you're like one off, huh? You need one more Splinter. Isn't it 250? Or is it 200?
Some of them's 200. I mean, for 200 you can get Squirrel Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Squirreling it up.
Squirrel Girl.
There's Nova.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my name says if you're going to buy one, slice them by Deadpool. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what we learned in Marvel Contest of Champions.
True. I could get Kitty Pryde.
All
Hulk,
these boots.
Hawkeye. And that's it. Oh, no, I can get Captain Marvel and Black Widow. Oh, Angela.
What about 250 if you get one more? I mean, you get them every so often pretty regular.
Yeah, no, it's there's nobody for 250. The next marker is 500.
Huh. Interesting.
How much is Deadpool?
750, I think.
750, yeah, of course. Shocker.
I'm almost to 750, but Caden wants to get Spider-Man. So that's next.
I mean, I could get
Ha Frojo. Run Hulk, they said in the chat.
Yeah, we got one that says Run Hulk. I mean, I could just keep playing as Daredevil and just, be stuck at level 10 for now.
The heck with it, says Frojo, you're telling me these class cats take long to collect. Did I set off the metal detectors? Oh, that's probably because I'm carrying a bunch of guns. Oh, yeah. Squirrel Girl. Frojo. 34. 2017. See, I just got 3 Eternity Splinters right now.
Oh, man.
See?
So jealous. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep saving. I mean, that's the best thing I can do. Is just save.
Either work on Daredevil or get one character and then just save up to one really good character.
Yep. Alright, give me 1 second here. I see you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta take care of something on contest.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know about that game.
I don't know nothing about no contest. Contest of what?
Contest to sit on my bed.
I got my AQ going on. These 30-minute timers, people are always on the move.
I know. They wanna move right now. Not tomorrow. Not today.
No, right meow.
Right now.
Right meow.
Right meow. We just picked up 2 or 3 in the spot we are at. It says as real. Oh, they're picking up
splinters. Sure, splinters, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, man, you're missing out.
I'm losing it.
You need to teleport to them, and then you'll have it.
Right now, I'm whooping up on Gwenpool.
Right now, I'm whooping up on these symbiote people that are all deformed looking. Well, I need another power or something. Oh, I do have another power splat.
Not
I need.
powerful enough there, Frojo?
No, I just want a little bit more. You know,
So,
that's my problem. I always want a little bit more.
oh, there's Showstopper with his, what is this, level 60 Doctor Strange.
Showstopper.
I'm telling you,
Showstopper.
Showstopper's
Sir,
got
did you just
everything.
meow? Did we meow all the time on here, man?
Yeah.
Meow meow.
Last Spartan says he did indeed, and I don't know what to say or think. Just that we're trying to get crazy right meow.
Trying to get crazy right now. What was I gonna do? Oh, powers. I was gonna see what my new one is. Okay, yeah, I do got a new one. I got a rocket propelled grenade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This rocket propelled grenade, man. Got him. Let's
Got him.
go. I better go help them
Alright.
beat
Guys, I'm getting
Venom.
ready to come in. Give me 1 second. I'm in the middle of a fight. Like I said, I got AQ going. Oh, I should have read the stupid nodes.
Suck. They already killed Venom.
Suck. I have really got to remember to pay attention to nodes. Oh well.
I was quoting Super Troopers. There's a Super Troopers 2, I heard. Nah.
There is. A buddy of mine made a donation to it because it was all self-funded.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I think it's pretty cool in a weird way. And it was weird because they gave people an opportunity to earn speaking lines and such in the movie.
By donating?
Yeah, if you donated so much, you got your name on the. They used your name in the movie. Donated another amount, and they did something different. Can't remember all of it, but it was pretty cool. Or I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, this rocket launcher right here. They weren't playing. I got a little something more powerful now.
And again, guys, give me 1 second. I'm fighting right on my AQ.
Oh, level 8. Salamence, you changed back to level 36. Just felt like you didn't have enough power, huh? You have to, what was that dude's name over there? Show off?
Showstopper?
Yeah, they were calling him Show Off.
Dude, he's got a level 60 everything. Every time I turn around, I look. It's a new character, and it's a level 60.
That's good stuff.
Ah, crap. Crap, he's gonna kill my Thor. Shoot! Accidentally pushed him over.
You're doing a contest?
Yeah. R31's
Oh no!
beating up on my Deadpool.
I should check mine too, since you got me thinking about it.
Dang, I tried to put him down. It just wasn't gonna happen, so. Oopsies.
Wallcrawler's gonna go play some Black Ops with his friends. No problem, dude. See you later.
Hey, yeah, we don't blame you. Black Ops 2 with the zombies.
Zombies! Maybe that's why
Zombie.
Salamence changed characters.
Maybe. Hey, what's up, Allison? Allison in the house. Allison in the house.
Did you try seafood today?
Yeah,
Since last night.
Exactly. Allison, did you try any sushi today? That's what we need to know.
Oh yeah, sushi, not seafood.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. But
It's kind of the same, but it's a little different.
yeah. All right.
King says, gotta go do Alliance Quest. Be right back.
Yep, guys, don't forget we got Alliance Quest stuff going on. Today is what, day 5, right?
Yeah, it's day 5's last day. On the I'm like fixing to be at the end.
Yeah, we're getting ready to enter the last part.
Oh,
as well.
Eternity Splinters. Oh, like crazy. Like 5 of them. Sweet.
All right, let's get rolling, guys. Look at this showstopper with another guy. I don't even know who he is now.
What's it look like?
I don't know. He's got a cloak. Maybe this is Moon Knight of some sort or Blade. I don't know.
Is he white?
He's got machine guns. That's all I know.
It's white. Cloak and a machine gun.
Yeah.
Is it what color? What color is the suit?
I just said it was white. It's black with like a white.
Oh yeah, it's Moon Knight.
But he looks human.
He looks what?
Humanish.
Humanish?
Yeah, he looks like a human with some sweet tattoos, and I'm in a seafood processing place. Allison, stop it. Just try it. Just try some sushi. You need some sushi in your life.
Not a flying chance.
You don't even know what you're missing. Showstopper running around on his little bike. Well, there's nothing in this place. They brought me in here for nothing.
They're saying I think it's Deadpool. Oh yeah, there is a bunch of Deadpool skins.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Maybe.
I can't see the game because I went to Contest Champions.
Oh wow, I see how it is.
You told me to go do Alliance Quest, man, so that's what I did. Let me see where we're at. We're at 88%. Yeah, can I even move up? Can I get Iceman? Can I get Iceman? Nope. I can't do nothing. Still waiting. Oh, teleport to me, Fro Yogurt. I'm fixing to Fro Yogurt something.
Fro Yogurt? Nice. Welcome back, Caleb. Caleb, let me know. I got my own. If you're available and you want to jump in on the call, man. Keen,
Slice of gaming.
Alice, I'm really sad that you won't try sushi. I thought we were friends.
Oh no, she's your friend. She won't do it.
She ain't trying it. She says, No, senor. You can forget it.
Give me like 10 minutes. I'll have you add me to the call, says Caleb. Oh, James Killer says, hey, Frojo, move to MCOC. Smart man. Huh?
I think
all I did was check it.
Yeah.
I'm back on the SlycemGaming show now. Because we don't do anything. We've been sitting around. I'm like right in front of Dormammu. I'm just waiting on a couple nodes.
Frojo's just needing a couple nodes to go down.
Always waiting on a couple. Where the heck are we? You're going to get me killed, bro.
I don't know, but Showstopper, I think, just randomly... Oh, holy smokies. Whoever he is just brought the pain.
Trying to power level me, bruh. Trying to power level me, bruh. Gonna get me killed, dog.
Sushi, yeah. Sal says, but you need to be Nightcrawler. What's up? Welcome back, Aaron.
He brought me to, like, some super hard area. I'm just dying.
That's because
I'm barely staying alive.
That's kind of your speed.
He's trying to level me up really fast. He's killing everything, and I'm just hitting things from a distance. That's a good thing about having a distance range character.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree. Can't go wrong with that. Sal saying, man, switch to Nightcrawler. Get on it. Oh, Camaro says...
Who says that?
Sal.
Talking about me?
Yeah. By the way, Camaro, what was your question? Camaro says, ask for tips. What do you...
On what?
Well, I'm assuming Marvel, but Contest of Champions.
There's lots of Marvels.
Contest of Champions.
What's his tip?
Yeah, what's your question? Allison, stop it. That's one video. I can show you videos of McDonald's making chicken nuggets with, like, bird feet or something like that.
Bird feed?
No, bird feet. Like the feet of the bird. Like
The feet of the bird?
grounding up their
Dude,
claw and...
I've never eaten Burger King again now.
See? We can ruin things for everybody.
McDonald's, I'm going to eat every day, but Burger King, never again. I asked for tips.
523.
What's 523?
My best advice is don't forget the 4. 5, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a thumb war.
Makes me think of the old Coolio song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good old Coolio. He knew what was up.
James Killa said, my tip for you is to not die, Camaro.
Oh, it looks like I'm going to fight the Hood. You know, I'm trying to remember which one is that, Camaro? I can't really remember. What's the issue that you're having? I can give you a better idea. Stinking R31 over here with his Hulk. He just like raises his hands, drops his arms, and next thing you know, people die everywhere.
Another Eternity Splinter. We're getting them quick, bro. What are the nodes again? I'm away from my iPad. Says Caleb.
Yep.
I don't know. Where you at, bro? Oh, you're talking about 5.23? Is when the champs regen when you have a buff, for example, dexterity.
Oh, yeah. I don't... Is that what they get? Ooh, to heck with this. Says he pulled a 5-star Mordo from the Grandmaster Crystal.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Man.
I was not.
Yeah, you just... Whenever you... There's nothing you can really do. I mean, you just have to outrun the hill, is what I did. I don't know if that's any good information or not. But that's... essentially all I did was try to outrun the hill. Every time they healed, I just kept going to town. I didn't use a heal block champ either, Camaro. I just kind of kept pushing. You know, every time they would get the heal, I'd just go right back at them. It was annoying, but as long as you play aggressive and play somewhat smart, you just stay on them. Yep. I'll tell you what, here in a minute, Camaro, I'll fire up MCOC and I'll take a run down 523. Oh, you can't skip that. Well, good deal.
What? I'm lost.
Oops.
Big dot champions. Big dot.
Well, apparently we got 4 people watching on Twitch.
We might need to switch over there, bro. Permanently.
Well, they're saying that sounds like that's... Uh-oh. Defend what? Where's this at? I gotta go defend something. Oh, it's over here, it looks like. Yikes.
Really? To heck with it? Third 5-star I pulled from Grandmaster Crystals.
So that's
wow.
Awesome.
Congrats, dude. How many have you opened?
I'm jealous.
I opened 5 and got 5 3-stars, so. I mean, I've seen other YouTubers open and get like several 4-stars, and then they're like upset about it. I don't know if I'll ever do this again. And I'm like, man, y'all got 4 stars. Y'all should be happy. I was sitting there going, I just want at least 1 4-star, and I'll be happy with this. And all I got was 3 stars. Is that MODOK? Or is that something else that looks like MODOK? That's an AIM Headwalker. It looks like MODOK, though. Must be like a mini MODOK or something.
It's a something, all right.
It's just something.
Camaro said he pulled a 4-star Iron Patriot.
See, I would even took that, man. I got 5 3-stars for, my 1,000 units that I spent. I mean, that's better than, getting 1,000 units worth of premium hero crystals and getting all 2 stars. But still,
He said he thinks this is a 17th Grandmaster crystal.
17th, and he's gotten 3. Oh, so worth it. It's like that's an Odin.
Yep.
It's a little more than an Odin. And they're just gonna be given to these people off the calendar, and for logging in every day, every so often.
Absolutely.
Whew.
Camaro says it was so close. He pulled a 4-star Iron Patriot. He said it was so close to a 5-star Dormammu.
Dude, I would have went nuts.
I wonder if anybody's saying anything over on the Twitch channel. Let's see here. What's the easy way? I wonder if I.
They're probably like, why do you guys never respond to us? We're over here on Twitch. We love you.
They're like, what's going on?
Do you have your PayPal donation set up for over there?
Players, they would.
I don't know.
Probably should check on that. Where's Chid? It's been a couple days. I haven't seen Chid.
Last I checked,
Well,
he was.
We've gone through some ins and outs with everybody here lately.
Chid's got. I talked to
School?
him yesterday. No, he's been grinding. He's going for Kingpin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did say we won't see him till Sunday. I remember that now. He says, you won't hear from me until Sunday. And I was like, yeah, but we don't hear from you anyways.
The Whisperer.
Oh, yes. The Whisperer. He's here in the building. He's probably listening right now, though. He said he was going to watch. He just wasn't going to be on the call and stuff like that.
Yep. So who knows?
Watch, he'll be in the chat and maybe like, add me on the call. I need to tell Frojo something.
I know that
He's like,
he's pretty bent.
I don't whisper like that.
He's pretty bent up on getting Kingpin, I think. So.
I wonder if he saw my video today. Did you see my video today?
I can't say that I did.
Do you want me to tell you?
Well, I have an idea what it's about. I did find some people here. I'm getting. Oh, here comes Showstopper. Here's the best thing about playing with Showstopper and R31. I can sit here and just, shoot stuff. I don't have to worry about it.
Over here. I'm over here by myself. I don't even know where Salamence is. We're lost. We're separated from each other. We're barely both staying alive, I think. I've had to revive him once.
I don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, you're just leveling.
I'm not even
so
leveling.
You ended up going with... You got Daredevil? Oh, there's Salamence. He showed up. He's saving my life.
Okay,
you should have been here when the big crowd was here, though. You were just... Shut up when there was one little robot, man.
Alright. Where are we supposed to go?
Dude, that move right there is so cool when you do that. The thing where it bounces all around. Like she goes in some kind of like force field looking ball thing. And that move's cool too, where like she swings around in circles. Man, I should have got Angela. She's sick.
Getting sick with it. This is just insane.
You liking this game?
It is fun. Last Spartan says he already runs willpower, so he's so down. I think he's talking about.
Oh, he knows what he knows. He knows then.
Yeah,
He already has.
I kind of figured what it was about. I haven't seen exactly how it comes about, but I know what it's about.
It's kind of tough to pull off, and I don't know if it's legit. I haven't heard from Kabam. I mean, I tagged them on Twitter, and I was like, "Hey, this legit? This not legit? Let us know." Haven't heard nothing. Like, is this how the character's supposed to be or not supposed to be?
Well, you know, if you didn't ask them, and the fact that they're not responding, the problem is them not responding.
They're probably going, "Wait, we're not sure. We have to figure it out first."
Without their response, now they can still deny that they ever said that you could do it.
Yeah.
And so now they can get you for exploiting the game.
I guess. Oh yes, now it's MODOK. Oh yeah, come get some of the MODOK.
MODOKing.
MODOK, mo problems. That's what they say.
I'm killing a bunch of Hydra guys. They came in here. They were talking smack. Hey, what's up, Bulldog?
We're working on some AIM agents, and he teleported away right when I used my signature ability. It's not cool, MODOK.
Not cool.
Made me waste my power.
Caleb says, there's nothing wrong with Kingpin. 3 days later, we find out that Frojo has been banned. That's about how it goes. No, it's working as intended. Sir, you're not allowed to do that. You're going to have to be banned now for a little while. But
there's nothing wrong with Kingpin. Goblet of Fire. What did I miss with Kingpin? Watch the video on the Frojo34 channel, and you shall see. I haven't been here yet. Wherever we are, like whatever we just did. I've never been here before. Alright, Salamence. I'm done playing, man. I'm gonna chill on the... watch Slice and play for a little bit before I fall asleep. I'm getting tired.
It is approaching that 2 o'clock, so. Alright, I think we got everything we can get out of here.
Salamence, thanks for playing. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Peace out, man. Good fights on Injustice too, also, man. Good fights, man. I need to practice, get my skill up a little bit, come back and challenge you again. Yeah, the infinite heal thing, Bulldog. Caleb's saying he'll jump on the call in 1 second.
1. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Caleb. Come in, Caleb. Nope. Still not here.
Oh, yeah, another Eternity Splinter.
Yeah, man, they slowly add up, but they eventually get there, man. Eventually you'll get them all unlocked, all of them at level 60, like Showstopper.
The Showstopper.
Oh, man.
Hoodie says, can I get in there? Hoodie, are you on a PS4?
Hoodie lover. Oh.
Oh, I got some cave. A strange cave.
Oh, he's talking about the call.
Oh, the call. Yeah, give me a few here. We're gonna bring Kaleb in, and then we'll probably look at bringing some more in.
My name says it's early, Slycem. It's Saturday.
It is Saturday, but it has been a long Saturday. I feel like I've done nothing but go on the go.
Allison said I bought 6 crystals for Kingpin and got pure 3 stars. Aaron said, no, I thought you meant on Skype. Yeah, it's okay. We'll get you in a little bit. Solomon said, got a lot of my parents in a sec because he has not gone to sleep. It's like 7 a.m. or something like that there. The last Spartan. Dude, I did it all the time when I was in high school. I'd stay up all night playing video games and be like, yeah, I went to sleep.
Of course I went to sleep.
And then fall asleep at lunchtime.
Yep.
They'd be like, yeah, he didn't go to sleep.
No.
Yeah,
Smoke Man, we are.
we dual stream. He streams it to YouTube and to Twitch. He might as well start triple streaming and send it out to other platforms too.
I can if we want. Whatever platforms, we need to have somebody there.
I mean, might as well just start doing it in case YouTube starts getting crazy with it.
Yep. All right. There it is. We'll just have to go start picking it up. I gotta know what other stream deals there are that's worth streaming to. We'll look at the list tomorrow.
I mean, I haven't had any demonetized yet, but I don't make as many videos as those other guys do either.
Right. Well, and you don't make as much. I mean, if YouTube's having a problem.
Yeah, they're a little bit more of a target, you know.
Right.
You know, they got 20,000 subs and stuff, so they might get hit. And I'm just, a little over 6,500 subscriber count. I'm flying under the radar right now. trying not to get hit with that adpocalypse.
Well, we're even lower, so I think we're super safe.
Super safe.
No, hopefully not for long.
Yeah, hopefully not for long, man.
Alright, Kaleb, give me 1 second, man. I'll bring you in, buddy. Let's get Kaleb up on the call. While I'm in here, let's see.
Yeah, was Bulldog wanting to come on too a while ago, or was that a no?
I don't know. I didn't see it, so.
He said he was done watching the Goblet of Fire, so I think he might have was saying he was good to go too.
And Aaron, I tell you what, Aaron Hoodie, shoot me a message on Skype again, and let me throw you in here. We'll bring you in for a bit.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and get off because I'm freaking tired. Dude, I stayed up all the way till like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. this morning. Fell asleep around noon. Slept till like 4 p.m. and been up since then. So yeah, I'm pretty beat.
Yeah, I see how it is. I get on the call and then Frojo leaves.
You're my relief. You're my relief.
Oh, sorry.
All right, starter, get out of the game. It's time for the bench players.
All right, Kaleb. I finished the game. I'll close it out strong. All right. Don't make me come back.
Oh.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back. We got more stuff going on. Keep watching. Got the T-shirts up on the website. Well, no, on the Twitter. On the Twitter, not on the website. On the Twitter.
There's the link to it, guys. You can go on and check them out.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking, man.
You can get them in a T-shirt. You can get them in a hoodie.
How many did you say had been ordered already?
Last I checked, we're like I think 5.
5.
Yeah. So, and that was just, we started last night, so it's moving along.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out of here. I'll see y'all later. See you later, Aaron.
Hey,
See you, man.
what's up, Aaron? How's it going, man?
Good. I guess you can bring Bulldog in Virgil's place.
I'll
He's
bring him
heading
on.
out.
Yeah, I'll bring him on here in a second. So, how's it been going?
Good. I'm at about 1.4 for 3-star Kingpin.
Nice. 1.4 already, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Which, let's see, we got what till tomorrow at noon. So you got a little ways.
I
to
still
go.
gotta get 2 hours to get some points in.
Yeah, you still got to put some points up. It's like what the guys say, like 1.7 is what it is for the new champion. So
Right.
better get that work
So I
in.
should be able to get that, no problem.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. No issues there, especially if you're at that point already. So.
Right.
All right.
It honestly seems like every month that 3-star featured arena goes up by about 100 grand.
No, not quite that high.
It seems that way because
What?
I got Psylocke for 1.2, and then for the
Yes,
last
so did
champions,
I.
it's been around 1.5 and 1.6, and now people are predicting 1.7.
Everybody's been saying
Wow.
1.7's the safe number for a good while now. I think you might get it, but if you want to be safe, 1.7's been the number, is my understanding.
I'm just gonna keep gathering points till.
Uh,
Hey, I think I got Bulldog. Let me see if I can add him to the
Here,
call.
I can bring him in. Let's see.
Okay, but I got him added too if I can find him.
Dun, 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 dun. Add people to this call.
I finally got enough chips to enter that tier 4 basic arena.
Oh, did you? Oh crap! I forgot
Yeah, I
that
just went
arena's
through the
going on.
random arenas so I could get it.
I totally forgot. Alright, I need to teleport, I guess, to the rest of my team. I don't even know where everybody's at. I'm just rolling around here shooting
Hey,
stuff.
Bulldog.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, I can, Bulldog.
Hey, Bulldog, how's it
I'm
going?
having problems with my audio. Hang on.
Oh, you're alright, big man.
I can't hear you guys.
Alright, so I'm going to kill these guys, and then I'm going to get on MCOC, because I totally forgot about the arena, the Catalyst arena. Ooh. I think I've got...
Yeah, I gotta get a move on this AQ real quick. We're almost to dorm.
Yeah, we're basically at Dormammu. It cracks me up. People are so worried about it, and it's like, we've got plenty of time, and we got 30-minute timers now. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So,
And all the maps are free too.
yeah. Which, that doesn't really matter. I mean, it is what it is, so.
Right.
Okay, where am I going? How do you teleport to your teammates? Let's see. Well, I hit something. Allison says the hoodies look nice. Yeah, the hoodies are awesome. That's why they look nice. It's because they're cool. Why wouldn't you? I mean, they're awesome. All right, guys. I am jumping off of Omega for just a bit. I've got to get inside MCOC and get that taken care of. So, okay, give me 1 second here. Where's my OBS? Let's get this thing switched over.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you loud
Yeah,
and clear.
absolutely.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can hear myself too, which is really irritating. Something's happened. My speakers are not working. I'm gonna have to reboot my computer. So give me about 5 minutes.
Yeah, not a problem, man.
It's so obnoxious. I had to plug it into my microphone. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, I had to plug the headset into my microphone just to be able to hear you guys. Right when I was coming on, I got an error message that my Realtek HD driver wasn't working, so I should have rebooted then. But now I know. So give me a few minutes.
Yep, not a problem. All right, and we are up here. Let's take that down over on that side. Start charging this controller.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing, just chilling, letting my tablet charge. Just chatting it up with some MCOC buddies.
Well, again, welcome. We're glad to have you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
sorry,
been
I'm
on one of these calls in a while.
not really concentrated at the moment to the call. I gotta finish these AQ fights.
What? You gotta focus for that. Come on. You're better than that.
Yeah, I think I'm getting to where I might be able to be able to do masters soon of the
Nice.
monthly quest.
That'd be good.
I just finished up heroic. I do my James Foster Thor tonight.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not so much an issue with having to concentrate as much as it is just pulling off Ultron's double regen there.
Right. And not totally eating a fist to the face when you're in the arena.
Oh, I eat plenty of
I
fists
do
in
a
the
lot of
face.
times.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, SlycemGaming is very well known for blocking with his face.
I hear it's good for you. It really gets this, get your pores clean. It really helps your champion's face shine.
Absolutely.
Nah.
If anything, it humbles you.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it also pairs your champion.
Let's see here. I'm wondering if I can watch YouTube on my TV. Let's check this out. No, I'll mess with that some other time. We'll just let that sit over there and do its thing.
Hey, Eternal.
Hey, what's up, Eternal? Eternal saying we ran map 6 twice this week, and one of my ally mates took day 5 map 5 dorm with his 455 CM down to a quarter life and 90 hits. Nice. Yeah, Sal says, holy, Sports Guru looks like he's about to do 100, do LOL 100% with those 2-star rank ups. There's Prince Gaming Pro. Prince Gaming Pro says neurotoxin plus Archangel bleed equals 500 damage. Wow. What's up, Prince
That
Gaming?
neurotoxin gets nasty.
The neurotoxin gets so nasty. What's up, man? Art31 says his game got stuck a while ago.
Bulldog says go ahead and add him to the call again.
All right, Bulldog, we're bringing you back in, my friend. All right, I gotta really focus up on these.
Welcome back, Bulldog.
All right, can you hear me?
We can hear you, man.
I can hear you.
All right, hang on. Now I got this. I haven't quite got this all back together yet. Hold on. All right, there we go.
So, how you been, Bulldog?
Okay, there we go.
All right.
All right. Ah, there we go. Now I can hear you properly.
All right, welcome back.
All right.
Oh.
Now I'm getting.
My name said they've been doing map 6 every day. A guy in his battle group took yesterday's Half-Life of Dormammu with degen node still on. That's a pretty hefty task.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Sal says, hi, it's Grumpy Voice Man again.
Grumpy voice. Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, I've got this new schedule where I'm waking up at like 6 a.m. my time, and it's midnight now. So I've been up for 18 hours. So unfortunately, like on nights like this where we watched a movie, you're not getting me at my best. Sorry. I was pretty on last night because I started earlier, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. I'm tired.
Nope, I feel you. I've been whipped now for a good little while, but luckily I'm one of those guys that even though I'm tired. Once I get going on something, I'm okay. Like I wake up and my body will get over it, and then but whenever I slow down, anything's goes slow around me, I'm like, boom, out. You know?
Yeah, I was playing Borderlands earlier today. I streamed for a little while this morning, and then this afternoon I was playing with my brother again, and I really loved doing it, but it was like the middle of the day. It's really warm in my office, and I was like, oh, man, I'm so tired. I got to take a nap. 2.5 hours later, I woke up in my chair. I couldn't believe it. It was like dark outside. It was really eerie because it was just like I didn't feel like I actually like slept, you know? Like
Yep.
I thought I was just like resting my eyes, and it had literally been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I do the same thing, Bulldog.
Yeah, it's tough on me. I'll tell you a funny story, actually. I ruptured my eardrums years ago, and I was like bleeding out my ears. It was horrible. But so my wife took me to the doctor because it happened like late at night, and I had my in-laws visiting, and at the time my niece and nephew were like 7 and 5. They were really young, 8 and 6, something like that. So they're in town. It's for Christmas. My doctor was really cool. She met me there, and she gave me Demerol, the painkiller.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never had painkillers before, and then gave me some stuff for like nausea and things like that so I could recover. So my wife brought me home. I sat down on the couch, and it was like, I don't know, 11 a.m. at this point, right? And my niece and nephew were watching The Matrix. You know, they're like playing with toys. It was Christmas, and The Matrix was on, and we were watching it. And I don't think they were really watching it because they were kids. But anyway, I closed my eyes for a second. I opened my eyes back up. It's dark out. The TV's off. Everyone's gone. Like literally, it had felt like I just closed my eyes and reopened them, and it was such a bizarre. I guess I fell asleep for like 9 hours. Just because I'd been up the whole night before because I was, was in pain. I'd ruptured my eardrums. Everything sounded weird. But it was, to me, it was like if you've ever had surgery, that weird feeling where you just close your eyes and the next thing you know, you're in the recovery room. And it was just like that. I had no concept of the passage of time. Really weirded me out. Fun times.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. We're gonna enjoy this. So I got an email back from Kabam today.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Yeah, it's a good one. Everybody is going to love this. It goes to show you how. See, this is like my whole issue with them. This is the like it makes me super mad right now, and I'm trying to stay very nice about this. So, if you don't know, I got a bunch of items that came up missing after my ban. I emailed Kabam saying, hey, look, I want you to take a look at this. You really need to take care of this. There's a problem. So this was their response. And I in my email, I specifically said, I was banned. I accept the ban. I deserved it. However, the punishment for the exploit was supposed to be a 7-day ban and taking away any items that I earned during the exploit from the exploited awards that weren't mine. Hey, that's
Right.
fair. Very fair.
That's fair.
Don't take my other stuff. I'm asking for it back. Here was Kabam's response. Greetings, Summoner. Thank you for taking the time to contact us about the items that have been removed from your account. Our records indicate that due to a recent exploit within the contest, you were able to acquire rewards that you would not have received otherwise. We take the use of in-game exploits very seriously.
Now,
As this devalues the efforts of our players and creates an unfair advantage within the contest. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself in the back of my head, crap, I'm screwed. They're going to nail me to the wall. They're going to say, well, you cheated. This is what it ends up being. Eat dirt. Best of luck. All right, this is where it gets good. We do not believe there is clear evidence that you acted with ignoramus or whatever that's stupid to take intent to take advantage of this exploit and will not be banning your account. While this process has already started due to the complexity of this matter, it will take us a few days to complete. We realize that seeing items removed from your account may be alarming, but we can assure you that we have only removed items that were obtained due to this recent exploit. We thank you for your understanding, and we work to ensure that the contest is fair for all summoners that participate within it.
Yeah, we know that's not true. I expected just a canned response, yeah, saying you were banned. We took back the items. Good day, sir.
Yeah,
I mean that at least I have
That's what it
heard.
sounds like to
But-
me.
I have heard that in certain situations, items they use the what's the word a very large brush essentially and took a bunch of stuff. And then they're sorting it out and will give you back the things that were not supposed to have been taken. But it would be nice if they at least acknowledged that.
But did
fact.
anybody catch the wording that shows that they didn't that this the issue wasn't even remotely close to being addressed? There is one piece of wording in there that shows me that they never even read this. They didn't look into it. They didn't do anything of the sort.
It does seem like a very generic response.
Yeah.
Here it is. We do not believe there is clear evidence that you acted with intent to take advantage of this exploit and will not be banning your account. You idiots, you already banned me. I was banned for 7 days, you morons.
I think they mean banning permanently. I think that's what that part of the message means.
No, because
that,
this is the same exact email they sent out on the game.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's the same.
Oh, yeah, the one that came in our email?
Yes, it's the one. If you didn't get banned, if you
I'm
had
looking for it.
Well, ours was different. But for the people,
I'll have it on my other account though.
Yeah,
so.
For anybody that didn't get banned, this is essentially the same email they sent out. Thank you. Yes, you lost some stuff. We didn't ban you because there's no clear evidence that you. Because this is what they said. We do not believe that there is clear evidence that you acted with whatever that long E word is. EGREGIO.
Egregious.
Yes, that word. Intent.
Egregiousness. Yeah.
To take advantage of this exploit. No.
So that's the email that went to people that got some stuff but didn't do it on purpose.
Correct.
Like the people that were just running the missions and had no control over the fact that they were getting rewards they weren't supposed to.
Correct. That's
okay.
That was the email
so that's
sent
what
to
that
them.
sounds like.
Yeah, because
Which
got banned.
tells me that they don't even recognize that you were one of the people that actually got banned.
That's
lazy. Okay, now I'm following you.
Now
I'm following you.
And the thing is at the end of the day, okay, here, hold on. Sal says, could Bulldog read his last message? Wait. What about those 170 units? I don't even care about the unit. I mean, at this point, to me, the thing that makes me so mad is they made me put in my name, my in-game name, where my email address. They had me put all this information in so they can look at my account, and it's very obvious they didn't do anything. Like, they didn't take the time of day to even investigate a complaint. They just said, oh, hold on, let's look at the keywords. Account ban, items taken, account issue.
That's exactly what that sounds
hold
like
on,
to me.
Let's see. Drop down menu, please. Yes, send that email. Oh, hold on. No, send this email.
Now, in my experience, though, if you email them again and say this, my issue was not even addressed, please read my email again, they will respond. They will actually look into it at that point. And I'll give you a perfect example, and I think we've talked about it before. Like, when you're dealing with Social Security, Medicare, the Veterans Administration, these large organizations that are responsible for, millions of people's money, income and things like that, they almost always deny your very first request. So, like, if you get injured and you want to go on Social Security, what the hell?
Somebody's typing.
Who's hitting the table?
No, it sounds like they're typing.
Oh, it sounded like somebody drumming on the table.
Yep.
They will, like 99.9% of the time, they will just reject your claim outright. And then you have to submit an appeal. Yeah, don't do that.
Call y'all.
Yeah,
It's okay.
That's what I thought it was you. I thought that's what was going on. They will reject your claim, and then you file an appeal, and then they'll actually look at it. And the reason being is because they get so many people that are just like, trying to take advantage of it. So if you're willing to put in the effort to put in an appeal and say, hey, you need to really look at this, then they'll really. It's a way to weed out,
I
time
get
wasters.
it. It just.
So I'm betting that's what it is.
They better pray. If it just in a situation like this, you would think that they would have people sifting through the like when you have a ban like this. Why would you not have a group of people say, okay, we're going to answer all the ban emails for a little while? Sal said, Bulldog, that's nothing. I did that for a full day, but in school I still wrote 27.5 on my papers, although it was the 28th.
Oh, about the falling asleep?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and he also said I always sound very grumpy. Yeah, you know how some people have resting... I'm just going to say a bad word here. Resting bitch face, I have resting jerk voice. I can't help it. I always sound that way. I mean, I am generally a grumpy person. Not too much externally. Like I'm not like, yeah, get off my lawn, you kids, But I am suspicious of everybody, and I'm not generally. My way of viewing it is like this, and I explained this to the father of an ex-girlfriend of mine. It was this girl I dated when I was about 20, 21 or so, and he said, "Man, on the surface, you are such a dick." But when you get to know you, you're really nice. And I said, yeah, I'm that way on purpose because just like we're talking about here, it weeds out the people that aren't worth knowing. Because anybody that's worth knowing is going to go, there's something more to that guy. I should give him a chance. And then you find out I'm a super nice guy. I'm like really giving and helpful and kind and all that stuff. So it just comes through in my voice. I just come off as, like I don't care and I'm grumpy and mean. And it's just, it's like a really sweet fruit that has spines on it. You got to really work to get to that,
Yep.
Yeah, like exactly. I am the dragon fruit of people. Yes. That's actually kind of a cool nickname, dragon fruit. Although it does sound kind of gay, but that's okay. You punks, get off my lawn. Yeah, that's what I always say about Knuckles. What's that?
I'm just gonna start calling you Dragon Fruit.
Start calling me Dragon Fruit. Wouldn't that be funny if that did end up being my nickname? I always wanted a nickname, but I never got one. And then if it ends up being Dragon Fruit, I will be severely disappointed.
I like it.
Just gonna lie right now, Salamence? What are you lying about?
You're gonna get trolled hard with that. I mean, people are just gonna have to call you Dragon Fruit.
Yeah, now that I've said it, I'm totally screwed. Exactly.
And unfortunately, you're definitely.
Sorry, Bulldog.
At least it's better than being that I'd hate to be your butthole guy. Anybody who was here last night will get that reference. Anybody who isn't will think I'm crazy. It was pretty funny.
It was good.
Yeah, in fact, I was telling my wife, because I hadn't been on the chat for like 2 days because I, just with the new schedule and going back to work and everything, I was here, but I just wasn't on the mic. Right. And I told my wife, I'm actually kind of glad because I felt like I was really like hitting on all cylinders last night. Like I felt like my old self. The jokes were coming. I was entertaining. At least that's how I felt. I mean, I might have been, boring as oatmeal, but I felt like I was good.
Sure.
Camaro says, I punched my mom's friend's husband on the face for eating my ice cream cone. I got every time they come to my house, that jerk always eats my food. I had enough, so I punched him.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'd punch a guy for eating my ice cream. I punched guys for a lot less.
Yeah, you can't let people be taking your ice cream. That's sacred ground.
Yeah, that is. That's sacred ground. According to Rick and Morty, ice cream is life. That's pretty much that's the most sacred of all foods.
Dave.
Yeah, like I was saying, I've punched people for a lot less. So you go, boy.
Dave says he can't wait for D-Fruit to pull that 6-star Hulkbuster.
Oh, I'll rock that 6-star Hulkbuster. You can bet it.
Yeah, the truth. Venom in that game.
What's that, Aaron?
I'm still waiting for Mordo.
Mordo?
I haven't got him as a 4-star.
You haven't even got a 4-star yet? Oh, buddy, you're missing out. He's a good champ. I mean,
I know he is.
He's not as good on defense as he used to be because people have kind of like figured him out. He was a lot better when he was new, but he's still solid. especially if you're rocking MD 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Like he can get up there.
Well, and I think more than anything, it's not so much that people have figured him out, as well as there's more champions capable of combating him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. More champs that are have that ways to get around him. Yeah.
You know, especially now that you have champions such as Iceman being the big one. You know, I mean, Iceman can walk right through Mordo. You got, you know, people have found out about the X-23, you know, the Drax. So people have ways around him now. So
yeah, but he's still.
I mean, there's
solid.
so many different ways to play against him. He can catch you. He can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, especially when you run into that Mordo that plays very aggressively on offense, and you're expecting that laid back style where he's blocking the whole time, and you go in and you're like, all right, I got him. And then next thing you know, he punches you in the mouth, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, you're not supposed to punch me. You sit back and let me punch you. You keep waiting for the block, and he doesn't do it. He just sets back, and then all of a sudden you realize, uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Right, and especially if you put him like on a power shot too, he'd be really beast.
He can present problems. There's definitely no doubt about that.
It's nice that you can just kind of eat his third special, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't really do a whole lot. Unless he's got, like, 10 Furies on him, then it can do some damage. That's why, like, for me, really, I'd prefer using Mordo on offense, you know, because that third special has a very high chance of dropping a significant regen. And if it doesn't give you the regen, it gives you something else. I can't remember what it is. But, like, Fury. If Mordo is one of those champs that, if you know how to play him, can be super effective.
Yep.
He can do okay on defense. You know, he's no pushover, but people can get around him. But if you know how to use him, he can be very, very good on offense. But you have to be like super comfy with him.
And
he's a little underrated on offense, actually. I mean, you just basically, if you can spam that special one and get those stuns, and while they're stunning, charge those heavies, like you can get to 10 Fury stacks real quick.
Oh yeah. Takes no.
Y'all do not gotta do and just use the L2 and the spam L1.
You know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to use him. It just depends on what you want to do. But he's so handy. He's so useful. It's not hard to deal with.
He's so handy.
You know, I think he's a great champ.
Dave C says, I don't have a rank 5 4-star yet. Neither do I, Dave. But I have 7 tech cats without a tech champ worthy. Should I do unduped Star-Lord because I'm almost done with Act 4? I stick the gem on him after. Okay, so I understand where you're coming from. I'm in the same exact boat as you. I have Iron Patriot, Iron Man, Hulkbuster, and Star-Lord, all unduped 5 stars. And I'm sitting... Yeah?
You got it backwards.
What?
He doesn't have a rank 5 4-star, not a rank 4
5-star. Sorry.
As soon as you started saying that...
funny. Yeah, you know my roster so well. Yeah. You knew exactly that I was screwing that up.
And as soon as you started talking, I was like, wait a minute.
Back that truck up. Okay, so you don't have a rank 5 4-star yet, but you have 7 tech cats. First question I want to ask you is, what tech champs do you have? Are any of them duped? Because there may be one that is worthy and you just don't know it. So let's talk about that.
Here's what he's looking at. Should he go ahead and rank up his Star-Lord? He's almost done with Act 4. And he can put the gem on him immediately after.
The thing is, you're almost done with Act 4. It kind of really depends on your roster. Like, if you're in a position where you don't have any... Because, like, Ultron is a champ worth taking to rank 5, even unduped, as is Vision. And if you're saying you don't have either of those... If you're saying Star-Lord is the best tech champ that you have, you know, it's only going to use up 3 of those cats.
Yep.
You're basically doing it hoping that you're going to dupe him at some point. And as a 4-star, you're much more likely to dupe him than you are a 5-star. There's a lot more chances to get 4 stars. So it's not a bad... Your logic is relatively sound. It's not a bad idea. Okay, so all he has is Civil... Oh, okay, yeah, geez. All he has is Civil War machine. because Civil Warrior is useful unduped. He's got that power drain on his SP2. Like, Star-Lord unduped is just essentially, like, the most generic, bland champ there is. You know what I mean? Like, his SP2 is random. You never know what it's going to do. His SP1 is, really only effective if you manage to hit them running. So I could see the logic of doing it, because when you dupe him, then he's already a 550 and he's ready to kick butt. Question is, what are you going to be using him for? You're not going to really be able to use him for much in the meantime, unduped. So, the choice is yours. I understand both sides of it, though.
I guess personally, I'm looking at it like, if he's got 7 techs, he's not going into overflow right now, so he can hold off until he either dupes the Star-Lord or pulls that Ultron or Vision.
Here, let me ask this: How close are you to finishing Act 4? There's a big difference to saying, "Oh, I'm close to finishing and I'm halfway through." One of the longest missions on God's green earth.
Yeah. Or are you like one line left on the last level?
I'm Act 4, chapter whatever. What is it, like chapter 4?
I'm checking to see if there's any tech chance coming up in just a minute.
But
the thing about Civil Warrior, he was my first tech champion, the first one that I duped, actually. And I took him up to rank 4 a while ago. And then when we had the rank down tickets, I took him down. And then actually at the time, his prestige was decent. So I took him back up to 4. And then since then, I've added Gwenpool, Dr. Voodoo, Ghost Rider, Mordo, got my 5-star magic and everything. So like, now I'm wishing I could have just kept him at rank 3.
So he's at 445. So he's got what, 445, 446, and he's done.
Right.
I don't think it's a bad play to go ahead and take Star-Lord up. And here's why. Who are you going to pull between now and the end of 446? That's going to change your mind.
Vision or Ultron.
Yeah, but even then...
Vision or Ultron.
Yeah, but even then, he's got enough stuff to level him up anyway.
Well, he could do one of them. Like, if he pulled them both, he could only do one, because he's going to use 3 of them if he uses 3 on Star-Lord.
Right, but what I'm saying is, even if he did pull them both, I wouldn't level both of them ahead knowing I have a Star-Lord getting ready to go up. I would take the most useful out of those 2, rank it up, knowing that Star-Lord's about to come up.
Yeah, he's gonna get an Awakening gem from Act 4.
Oh, and that's what
Good point. Dude, that makes perfect sense.
Oh my gosh, did you guys not read
Star-Lord?
Stop.
Yeah, do Star-Lord.
That was the whole. Okay, let me go back and read that, because that's what I was trying to point out. You guys missed it.
That's what you were saying. Now I didn't get what you were saying.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna get a generic gem for completing Act 4. That's why he mentioned where he was at.
Correct.
Dude, do it absolutely, because you're gonna be able to use that. If you take him to 550 and you use that gem, the generic gem on Star-Lord, you're gonna be able to use him for so much content. ROL, Chapter 5. I would totally do it then. Yeah. Because if you're, you might pull one of those other 2 between now and then, but if you get Ultron or Vision, they don't need to be duped to be good. They get a little bit better, Vision especially, because then you're stealing rather than just burning. But that you'll have plenty of time for that. So yeah, I would. It's not a generic. Oh, that's right. It's not a generic. It's a crystal. So you might not. It's random. Mike's pointing out. Yeah. Shoot. That's
Get a generic for 100%ing it. I think. Is he just doing? Okay. Yeah, he's probably just doing completion.
Are you just doing completion, or are you working on 100%? Because that's. That was his point. Okay, so he must be working on 100%ing then, otherwise he wouldn't have pointed that out, I would think. He might get a tech one out of the he's got a 1 in 6 chance of getting a tech. So
yeah, and even at this point, I would just hold off on it until he gets it completed, find out which. He says it's generic, so.
Yeah, so it is, for 100%ing it. So, that's the thing is like, are you planning on running ROL, like, right after you finish Act 4 and get that, and you want the Star-Lord to do it? Because Caleb's got a point. If you're not going to be using the Star-Lord at 550, because he's not duped and you're not really getting the bonus out of him, unless you have, like, no other 550s at this point, which, you know, based on your roster is a legitimate possibility, or maybe you only have one or two. So I'm looking, Camaro. Now we want to finish this conversation, and then we'll move on to that one. So, you know, a case could be made either way. You know, if a tech advancement comes up, or if you've got a lot of, like, cats that are getting ready to expire. Considering he doesn't have any other decent, you know, like, tech champions that are worth taking up right now, I don't see a problem with it. You know, if you know you're close to getting that generic for 100%ing, and using it, I used a generic on Star-Lord. I never regretted it.
Yeah,
so,
me,
yeah, I would say do it.
To me, it's a no-brainer. He has no other 550s. You want a
Right.
What type of 550? There's no better first champion to take to 550 than a duped Star-Lord. If you can, and obviously he's got some skill. He's capable of playing well. With no 550, he's getting ready to 100%.
Right.
100% Act 4. You know, he's moving along just fine. So at this point, to me,
I'd do it.
It's a no-brainer. You go ahead and you level him. You prepare for the next stage of life, essentially, inside the game.
Right.
Yeah.
And Eternal Warrior.
Oh, go ahead.
Eternal Warrior says you don't get a gem for completion. I just looked. He's absolutely right. It's just that generic for 100%ing.
Which he's about to do. That's what he's working on. He's
right,
pretty close to
exactly.
100%ing, so.
And that was Star-Lord was my first 550 tech, and I used my generic on Star-Lord as soon as I pulled him.
But don't you get 2 4-star crystals
was my
too
third.
for exploration and completion?
The T4 cat crystals or 4-star? You mean 4-star champs? Yeah. See that now. There's an argument to wait too. Well, definitely open those before you use the generic on them because you might pull them.
Who could you pull that would be more important to awaken than Star-Lord?
No, I'm saying don't use the gem on him right away. Open the
I see
champs.
what you're
You
saying.
might pull another Star-Lord.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like I said, if
that's
a
debatable.
tech advancement comes up, level up is on right now. You know, if you want to do it because you're running for level up and you got some other stuff you're gonna do, and that's gonna push you up to getting the units, I don't see any reason not to. I'm with Sly on this one. It's kind of a no-brainer. I'd go for it.
All day, twice on Sunday.
Yep, agreed. Yeah. All right, so we're going to call that one closed. I'm going to move on to Camaro's thing here.
Yeah, here,
All right,
real
so
quick,
Camaro...
let me answer this for Eternal Warrior, because this is a quick, easy one.
Oh, okay.
His 150k alt still needs 1 rank 5, can do multiple classes. Would you guys do an Ultron to rank 5 unduped? My only good tech champ. Absolutely. No worries about it.
I agree.
In the words of Slycem 5 seconds ago, every day and twice on Sunday. Ultron does not need to be duped to be good. All he gets from duping is that ability to absorb energy, which makes him like way more effective against champs like Doctor Strange and Magneto, who have energy-based physical attacks. But it's a nice little bonus occasionally. He does not need to be duped. And, you know, it's great for the PI and all that kind of stuff. But now I would absolutely take Ultron to rank 5 in a heartbeat, unduped. And he's one of the few champs that I feel 100% confident saying that about.
Ace Fusion says, I beg to differ that slice of my first 550 was Wolverine. Way better way to start than a Star-Lord. No way. I'd still take a 550 Star-Lord. He's already clearing content, so he's not dying. So he doesn't need the regen of Wolverine.
Right. Knows how to play.
Yeah, so at that point, there is no pure damage dealer better than Star-Lord, other than possibly Stark Spidey in the game right now. So there's no sense, none whatsoever, not to take Star-Lord. I mean, you'd be just crazy to go any other direction, I think.
I could see Ace Fusion's point though, because Wolverine's regen is not only about, you know, not being good enough to clear content and stuff. You can do so much with a 550 Sig 99 Wolverine. You don't have the damage output of Star-Lord, but that regen allows you to stay in fights a long time.
Sure, but can you take Wolverine and take him and go through ROL?
No. Most of it,
no.
Yes.
You know, I took Wolverine on my ROL run. I also had Star-Lord and Scarlet Witch. I was running a 3-star Guillotine, and then I took Ghost Rider. I wish I wouldn't have taken Ghost Rider and just took Magic instead, but you live and learn.
Yeah, so he's using a 440 Wolverine at Sig 99.
Yeah, and I'll give you a perfect example. You know, Wolverine at 440 is good. He's not a ton better at 550. We did map 6, and one of our members who doesn't have very many 550s, a couple, I think. He took his 440 Wolverine into map 6 and got all the way to the 3rd tier with him. So a 440 Sig 99 Wolverine is, let's just put it this way. Getting Wolverine to 550 from 440 Sig 99 is not nearly as effective and important as a Star-Lord from 440 to 550 Sig 99.
Nope.
Period.
Star-Lord is a game changer. He allows you to... Here's what I look at. What content can you do with that 550 Star-Lord? Well, here.
A lot.
Let me put it this way. Are you going to take a 550 Sig 99 Wolverine into ROL? You can take him in there, but he can't complete it by himself. Are you going to take a 550 Sig 99 Wolverine into LOL? Nope.
Nope.
But you can do it with
but Star-Lord can do it.
Correct. Yep. You can take a 4-star Star-Lord and run him into LOL and ROL and complete it with them. Therefore,
no, I'm not debating you. I'm saying I see Ace Fusion's point.
No, I do.
No,
come on, Ace. You didn't.
So did I. Took it in too.
You may have taken him in, but you can't do the whole ROL with him. You can do the whole.
I barely used mine.
You can do the entire ROL with Star-Lord.
Yeah. Yep.
The whole thing. Wolverine will save you potions. But Star-Lord will...
Well, that's a good point, though. There's a Star-Lord Arena in December.
Yeah, that's a long way off.
What are we in? Just started September, October, November. Yeah, you're talking 4 months, possibly, so...
I mean, he's got better odds of duping him on the way.
You are not R31. Yeah, he's got better odds of duping him out of a crystal between now and then. Okay, let's move on to Camaro's question.
Let's hit Camaro's question.
So Camaro sent me his roster, and he wanted your help building his team for 5-2-3. I'm looking back up there. Is that right, Camaro? Yeah, 5-2-3. Okay. So I'm looking at his roster now, and I'll tell you this. I'm going to list off the champs, Camaro, that will have any effect whatsoever. But 5-2-3 is going to be tough with your roster. I'll tell you that. Because it looks like they're all 330. I don't think anything's above 330. So he's got Elektra, Hulk, unduped Ghost Rider. Okay, actually, let me tell you the duped ones. Elektra, Hulk, Cap World War II, Doctor Strange, Venom, and that's it. Those are his duped 330s, 4 stars. Then he's got unduped. He's got Ghost Rider, Archangel, Cable, Cosmic Spidey, Howard the Duck, Thor, Nebula, Old Man Logan, regular Cap, Magneto, Netflix Daredevil, Abomination, Jane Foster, Captain America, and Black Bolt. And those bottom ones aren't 330. So you could pretty much eliminate that whole second page, man, because Thor would be great. Thor is fine at 330 if he's duped, and your Thor is unduped. So you're looking at your best team is going to have that Hulk, because Hulk's damage goes up as his health goes down, and believe me, your health is going to go down in 5-2-3. Cap World War II is another one.
Refresh me here just to make sure I'm correct. 5-2-3. Somebody said earlier. This is the one where when you gain a buff, they heal. Correct?
Yeah.
Or is it when they gain a debuff they heal? It's when they gain a debuff.
I think it's when a buff wears off. Isn't it?
Somebody check that for us, please. I think I was thinking, because I thought it was the same thing, but then it's whenever you parry them, because whenever you parry, they don't get stunned. They get a heal.
All right, I'm looking right now.
Well, one is for when you get a buff, and one is for when you cause a debuff. But either way, it's just the first one, and then there's a timer, and then during that timer is when you need to just go crazy.
Yeah, basically. All right, so it depends on what line you take. Also, they have like the Quake line. They all have power start too. That's going to be a problem. So the ones they all have, are third special, roll reversal, of course. This one here is Mystic Ward, Champion Boost, Health, and then Buffet. Every 7 seconds, the next buff triggered by the attacker is immediately removed. Each time this effect triggers, they regenerate 5% of their max health. So it's every 7 seconds.
I gotta get back to grinding.
Okay, no problem, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome.
So that's what you...
next time.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for stopping in, man.
All right. Yeah, so basically you're looking at random regen. It won't happen more than every 7 seconds, and it's every time they trigger a buff after 7 seconds, the buff gets removed, and instead they regenerate 5% of their health, which isn't a ton. 5% is not a ton. So you're definitely... Here's the champs that you're definitely going to have to look at. You're duped Hulk, absolutely. You're duped Elektra. You're duped Captain America World War II.
Okay.
After that, I would probably say Archangel because of the ability to do the poison and neurotoxin and bleed. That's going to win a lot of fights for you. And as for a fifth, Doctor Strange.
Like Ghost Rider.
Maybe? Ghost Rider unduped, yeah, because you can get the only thing being unduped gets is it doesn't give you that one of the judgments, the Fury, yeah. And you still have regen, you still have bleed. I would say probably that. So probably Elektra, Hulk, Ghost Rider, World War II Hulk, and Archangel. That would be.
I really love Ghost Rider.
Okay,
yeah, he's on my AQ team. I use him on my AQ team.
Ghost Rider could be a bit of a problem. But you really only have Fury.
Yeah, he can.
Okay, World War II is a no-brainer. He procs no buffs.
Yep. Plus, he's got that perfect block chance, that increases.
Okay.
Well, Ghost Rider's not going to proc any buffs either, especially being unduped.
Oh, unduped. Yeah, he won't have Fury.
He's going to do debuffs. Yep. That's it. So he's a definite one.
Ghost Rider, World War II.
Hulk. But the thing is, isn't it when you proc a buff or when they...
Every 7 seconds, the next buff
triggered by the attacker.
Is it...
Well, it says triggered by the attacker.
Yeah, talking about you as the attacker.
So it doesn't apply to both sides?
Nope. You do not heal from this.
You are the attacker. All right, so every buff triggered by the... Okay, so it steals a buff from you and gives them a regen.
Correct.
Right, so I get you. So you want to have...
Think of it like Mystic Dispersion, but with a heal. Instead of gaining power, they gain a heal. So you treat it like Mystic Dispersion. Is my best advice, man.
I think Hulk's ability to deal huge amounts of damage though will offset that triggering because they're only getting it every 7 seconds, and when Hulk gets down below half health, he's dealing so much damage. I think it's going to offset that 5% regen. I don't think it's going to give you much of a problem. Elektra, does she trigger a lot of buffs?
Just dexterity. She doesn't get any buffs really.
Right,
nope.
So when you're dodging backwards, so Elektra is Elektra's his highest rated champ, so I definitely would take her. Plus she's got the bleed, and if they're bleed resistant, she can give them armor break instead. So I think Elektra's a no brainer as well. So and that's why I think Archangel is your best fifth champ. Because of what
Archangel's not going to proc buffs either.
Exactly, and he's going to do bleed and neurotoxin. He can win some fights.
That neurotoxin's going to stop him from healing, it won't at all.
Nope, because he's not duped. The regen stoppage is from being awakened.
Right. So Elektra, Hulk, Ghost Rider, Cap, Archangel. That's your best bet, bar none.
Yep, I would agree with that. I think a lot of your heavy lifting, believe it or not, is going to be in World War II. And Hulk. Hulk's going to be your damage dealer. I would probably ride out World War II as much as I could, and
ride him like a rented mule.
Yep, and I would save my Hulk for whenever things get closer to the end. Would be my opinion. So.
Yeah.
Let's go back into the chat.
Mike says he smashed it with Drax.
Yeah. Oh, man, I lost another 200,000 in gold today by forgetting that I had a bunch of ice. I had like 48 Mystic 5,000s that were expiring today, and I forgot all about them. Kills me.
Camaro said also, what is the easiest path to take? I don't even remember which path I took.
Yeah. All right, let me go back to it because I just closed it out, of course. I'll look at it and tell you.
In the meantime, while you look that up, Dave says, Bulldog, you said Wolverine, 440. Not much change at 550, so would you take Archangel to 550 first instead? They're both duped.
Both duped. Well, I don't really. I just got Archangel, and he's not duped, and I've not really used him at all. Jeez. I
can tell you my answer.
Sly? I know you love Archangel.
My answer is a very easy one here. Unless you need Wolverine at 550 for some reason, if you're struggling in AQ or something of that nature, and you need the heals, the extra heals from Wolverine, to me it's a no-brainer. You take Archangel. His damage output, his neurotoxins, the ability to stop all regen, ability reduction. He brings a lot to the field as an attacker. And if you're getting ready to start going into into Act 5, you're going to want that Archangel as a 550 over your Wolverine, in my opinion. I've had Wolverine as a 330, a 440, a 550. I ranked him all the way down to a 330, and I just now moved him back up to a 440 because I would rather take attackers. You go and look at some, and I'm not a good player by any means, but you look at really good players such as Jacob Schaefer that's part of our team. He doesn't even mess with the regen characters because he doesn't get hit enough. If you're a good player and to be where you're at, I think you're probably playing fairly well. I would take Archangel ahead of Wolverine all day because you're going to get more bang for your buck. He's going to kill a lot more champs, and he's nasty. You're going to kill stuff really fast with him. I like him over Wolverine. Wolverine is a safe play.
Yeah, I think you're right in that. I mean, I love Wolverine. I use him quite a bit. He's not on any of my teams anymore. I use him for questing when I got everybody else in AQ and AW. But I think you're right. I think Archangel's the better choice. Camaro, real quick, what rank are your Gilly, Ronan, and Loki? I'm going to imagine they're like probably maxed one, rank 1s at 2 at most. So here's the path that you want to take, okay? You just want to go straight left and down towards Loki, and Loki should be an easy fight, and then you're gonna have to fight Hood. You just gotta focus on baiting that SP1 over and over and over again. SP1, SP1, SP1. Then you got Agent Venom. It's gonna be a hard fight no matter what. Then you got Beast, who should be doable. Iron Man. When you get to Iron Man, you're going to want to either use you're either going to want to bring Gilly instead of somebody else and use her heal reversal, or smarter move is fight him with Ghost Rider and make sure right before he triggers that regen that you use Ghost Rider's SP1, which is going to put Fate Seal on him, or SP3. SP1 or SP3 will both put Fate Seal, and they'll stop him from triggering that regeneration. Then you just got White Magneto, who's easy to beat. Then you take the teleporter, I think, to B, which will put you in front of Punisher. Then you've just got Unstoppable Colossus, Spider-Gwen, and you're at the boss. That's going to be your best, easiest path for the champs that you have.
We got a couple questions. First off, what's up, Dennis? Good seeing you. Prince Gaming says, this isn't the old Prince Gaming Pro. This is a new one. Well, welcome, Prince Gaming. Good seeing you, man. Dennis says he wants to know rank 5, Hulk or X-23. And to me, I don't think he can go wrong either way. There's people asking, well, what AQ are you running, which path, which this, with that. Look, X-23 deals great damage and has a heal. Hulk is just a straight-up smasher. I mean, he's going to throw down amazing damage, and I don't think you can go wrong there either.
If he's duped. He's not duped. No bueno. They're duped. Both duped?
Both duped.
You didn't mention that, and I didn't see the thing, so okay, yeah.
Both
then
duped.
Go ahead.
All
right.
To me, it's either way, it's a no-brainer. You can't go wrong. Hulk's going to be more damage, more verse damage. There's nothing really that stands in his way. Whereas X-23, if they're a non-bleeder, she grabs Cruelty instead of Bleed, which is handy, but not as handy as Hulk, all angry at the end of a fight because he's down on health. So
I would really say a lot of it depends on how skillful you think you are. If you're really, really skilled, I mean, it's weird to think of Hulk as being a champion, with skill, but it really does require you to be able to play at half-life or under to get the most out of him. The nice thing about X23 is, she's going to proc those regens. It's kind of like the conversation we were just having about Wolverine versus Archangel. You really can't go wrong with both. And I'm a huge supporter of Hulk. It also kind of depends on, how many science champs, how many mutant champs you have, etc. So if you're struggling, X23 is probably the safer bet. If you're a really, really good player, then Hulk is probably the better bet.
Yeah, again, X23 safe, Hulk straight damage.
Yep.
And guys, also don't forget, you can also start checking us now too and helping following along with us at www.SlycemGaming.com. Kaleb, our forums are up and active on the site, correct?
Yeah, they are. They are active. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't touched it at all today. I've been really busy, so
that's okay. That happens, believe me.
Yeah, I took my wife to a wine tasting thing. We had stuff this morning, walked the dogs late, took her to a wine tasting, and then came home, played Borderlands, and fell asleep. I did not get squat done in the game today. Trying to make up for it now.
Oh, I was the same way. Rarely do I get off on a weekend. So because of the way the month ended last month, I was like, okay, well, Friday was my day off. And I was like, you know what? I haven't had like a 3-day weekend in forever. So I took Saturday off, took today off. And it was supposed to be a day where I could get some stuff done and then just kind of relax, work on YouTube, work on the website, and just kind of game plan for SlycemGaming and such. None of those things happened. Went to bed late last night. Woke up this morning, took my kid over to my mom's, to my parents. So they were watching her this morning for me. My wife, she went to a softball tournament in another town, which was great. Except for then, I had to meet with the realtor. We're selling our old house. So I had to go meet with them. We got done with that. Had to run by the dealership still to just kind of check in and all that fun stuff. So then I get a call. I got to go down to, so I own a small used car lot as well. And a guy wanted to come look at a car. Well, normally my wife kind of handles that. I kind of gave it all to her whenever I was traveling and doing car stuff. So I was like, all right, you're getting, you can take care of the lot, all that stuff. Well, I get a call. Listen, we're in the middle of a game. This guy wants to come look at a car. Can you come down? All right, fair enough. So I go pick the kid up from my parents, because my grandparents live in the town where my small store is at. So I take my kid down to see my grandparents, so her great-grandparents. They love her to death. So, of course, then I get stuck, hanging out with them. I don't want to say stuck, but then I'm over at their house for a while. And it's just like what was supposed to be all this time just poof, disappeared. I was running around doing this, doing that. And I got back into town. I had to run back by my house because I was afraid. If you weren't on the stream last night, there's a story about me catching my backyard on fire.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, well, and so, my mom was like, I told my mom about it, and of course she's like, well, Jared, you need to make sure that this, that it's all taken care of, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go double check it. So I came home, and, it was being good, so I was like, okay, I'm safe. Well, on my way back from the softball tournament, my grandparents, I get home, and I'm like, I was going to take my kid back to my mom. She's staying the night there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to run by my house. I need to let the dog out. I need to make sure that, because she's like, what if it catches the grass on fire? It's been dry here for a while. What if the grass catches on fire, it works up to the house, and you burn your new house down?
You're crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I was like, there's no way. This thing, I drenched it in water yesterday and this morning. Because when I woke up, there was a fire again. So, shocker. So, anyway, long story short, I drive by my house thinking there's no way I'm going to drive by it would be safe. No, I drive by, and what do I see? I see smoke. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And at first I freaked out. I was like, shoot. This is for real. My house is going to be on fire. Luckily, it was just the railroad ties had caught back on fire again. And so, of course, I grab my kit. I walk out there. I'm dousing these things with a water hose again. I go into town, do my fantasy football draft. So still haven't been able to be home. Haven't got to log into the game. Haven't been able. I mean, I logged in, and I'm able to just kind of do the auto fight through the map, burning my energy. But that was it. You know, I never had a chance to really play. And so I do my fantasy draft, get home. As soon as I get home, I jump on here. My wife didn't get home until like 11:30 from the softball tournament she was at. So that I had to go up there and chat with her. She was mad at me because I didn't stay for the softball tournament and they lost. And she was like, you know, had you stayed? And I was like, I had a fantasy football. Well, I don't care. If you would have stayed, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I didn't. So now I'm in trouble for that.
Oh, jeez.
But so after my fantasy draft, I had to go by Walmart. A buddy of mine gave me a good idea. He's like, dude, go by Walmart, get a sprinkler. Put a sprinkler on it, and just run the sprinkler nonstop.
There you go.
Good call. So that's what I've got. I got a sprinkler outside. I let it run for like 2 hours, just drenching that area. So we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully that'll do it.
You would hope, but so yeah, it's been a long day. What's up, Wesley? Good seeing you, buddy. Sorry, go ahead.
So R31 said he had a question. Who's the best to rank 5? He's got Voodoo, Magic, and Guillotine all duped. 440, Sig 99. Personally, out of what your choices are there, I'd say Voodoo for sure. Magic is really versatile. I know through the chat people were saying that, like, you know, for doing her for defense, she's great on offense as well. But Voodoo's got that really high prestige as well. So I would go with Voodoo.
Man, this one's tough.
That is tough.
Voodoo is a amazing champion. Great champion. One of the best in the game. There's a lot of things that he can do. However, he is still fairly tricky to play. If you make a misplay with him, you can really set yourself backwards a little bit because you're not going to get the ability reduction or the power control that you want, or, you know, there's little things there that can go wrong. To me, Magic is by far one of the most amazing champs because of her straight, pure power control.
Yeah, you get her to that L2 and it's lights out. You're off to the races.
I mean, we just did map 6, and I can tell you, I used my Magic for 90%
oh my God,
yes.
of it. So did I.
Yep.
After I was done, I was just kind of like, holy crap. I can't believe I haven't been using it. Like, there was one of these, she was one of the first champions I went for in the arena. The first, actually, that I said, okay, I'm going to go after her. And I can't believe that I forgot that I had her, because I forgot how easy she makes things. So
yeah,
yeah. I guess I'm just kind of the belief that I mean, I could just kind of assume that R31's probably at a point in the game where prestige is going to really matter.
It's possible.
I really do feel Voodoo for the prestige, but yeah, you're right. I mean, I have a 5-star Magic duped, and I used her all the way through map 6. She's just super easy to play. She's pretty much autopilot with her.
Real quick, we got Steven saying, should I use a 5-star mutant gem on X23?
No. No. Now, X23's dupe ability is nice. It is in no way required for her to be an excellent champ. It's like I definitely would never use a generic on her, and I don't think I would even use a mutant gem on her, because there's so many other mutants that will be better, you know, that can be so much better duped. So yeah, I would definitely not.
Yeah, Steven, I'm gonna totally agree with Bulldog here. I wouldn't use it. Now this sounds, it's kind of crazy, because Lord knows when you're going to pull another mutant. You know, we can sit here and say, oh, don't do it, you're going to pull somebody. You may not. I mean, you could pull a Bulldog and never see a mutant again.
Yeah.
But the difference is X23 is still going to kill things whether she's awakened or not. So,
well, if he's got a mutant gem, I mean, Iceman's coming to the basic real soon.
Yeah, but it's a 5-star there. I mean, The odds of
No,
pulling
he's talking about a 4-star, isn't he?
No, a 5-star.
No, he said, should I use a 5-star mutant gem on X23? I said that the Iceman's coming into the basic 5-star crystal really soon.
I thought you meant the basic arena.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant too.
No.
Yeah, even still, it doesn't matter because it's going to be so hard to pull him. Your odds of pulling him are next to none. But I still wouldn't do it. I mean, I would pray. I would pray to pull an Iceman, an Archangel, maybe even a Beast. I like Beast Awakened before I like X23 Awakened, I think. I would really save it. To me, if I've got a mutant gem, I'm saving it for Iceman, Archangel, Storm or Rogue, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I would hang on to it. I mean, X23 is good anyway. Yeah. The nice thing with a lot of the mutants is they are naturally good straight from the crystal. A lot of their abilities don't have to be awakened. So I wouldn't sweat it any at all, man.
Agreed. Yeah, it doesn't change my answer one bit now that I realize he's talking about 5-star. Because I have a 5-star mutant gem, and I was hoping like hell to pull a Slycem and get her out of a crystal. But I wouldn't even consider using my 5-star mutant gem on her, even though I have like all these mutant 5-star Sig Stones, and no, she's just not worth a gem. And 5-star awakening gems are just way too hard to come by to even consider it.
DMR News saying SlycemGaming, so many of us pulled X23 shortly after she was added. So
shut up.
Many may pull AA and Iceman too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about any of that, but I can tell you, man, you would feel like a Shankopotamus if you were to pull Iceman or Archangel anytime in the near future and not have that gem. You would go, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell I thinking?
Smokeman says, yeah, but you can power control with Voodoo on the L2 as well. You can, but Magic's power control is, in my opinion, better.
Agreed.
It's a power lock. It's a power drain.
Power steal.
Yeah, I mean, she just really does dirty.
Plus, she's dealing damage, with Limbo.
Yeah. She, to me, is a no-brainer. In that position, so I would go.
I agree. I'll give you a perfect example. I've got both of them, both 550, both around Sig 79 or so. If you put a gun to my head right now and said, "Okay, you can only keep one of them at 550 Sig," I would say, "All right, rank down Voodoo." As much as I love Voodoo, as much as I love using him, he's still effective at 440, and Magic being at 550 makes all the difference in the world.
Yep.
So
it's all gonna come down to your play style and how good you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
I would definitely rather keep her. That's for sure.
Yep. And again, Eternal's right. Magic's power control is a lot more reliable. So
yes, yeah, you can take it to the bank. That's for sure.
Steven's saying, Bulldog, you and I were in the same boat. I had 17 5-stars, no mutant. Then my first mutant was Colossus. And just recently I pulled X23.
Oh, that's what I'm afraid of. Well, see, I'm afraid I'm going to get one finally, and it's going to be Colossus or Magneto. Yeah, that is my big fear. But, hey, you did eventually get X23. I'm currently at 15 with no mutant.
Yeah, I'm at 0 5-star shards because Kabam Kabammed me.
Yeah. Well, I'm at 0 5-star shards because I got Moon Knight, so I'm not exactly a whole lot better off.
That's true.
Yeah, Steven, I'd still hold it.
Spend them.
Oh, crap.
Agreed.
Ooh. I was afraid I was going to lose for a second. Ooh. Ace says, I have both Magic and Voodoo, 550, Sig 99. I say Voodoo. He is far more versatile. He is more versatile, but how much versatility do you really need? I mean,
right.
Magic is just a complete lockdown champ. What makes Voodoo so much more versatile? I mean, because he's got poison damage, because he can heal only for the first part of the fight.
Right.
Well, on odd
shuts down
combos, he
fights.
reduces defensive ability accuracy,
Sure.
and then on even combos, he raises his own. So
Yeah,
Sure.
by 50%. The thing is magic shuts down fights, and I'm with Sly on this. Like
It's true.
when we did map 6, she was my workhorse. You know what I mean? I would not have made it half the distance I made it if not for magic. She just is she's like Wolverine in the 80s. She's the best she is at what she does, in my opinion. And yeah, Voodoo's versatile, which is great. You know, he's a great overall champ, but Magic just does what she does better than anybody, you know?
Yep. I would agree.
yeah, her power control is pretty ridiculous. I maybe
off the
second
chain.
to OG Vision.
Yeah. I'd even put her ahead of OG Vision, frankly. I'd rather have her. I mean, I like the fact that he's got the double immunities. I was going to say, if Magic had any sort of immunity, I would almost say she's OP. That's how good she is.
Well, she kind of
Yeah,
does.
I got a 5-star Magic.
She already is kind of OP. I mean, that limbo can save your hiney.
Okay, let me say, I would say she's really OP.
I was going to say,
She had.
she has,
you know,
in a weird way, because of the state of Mystic Dispersion, she kind of has limbo, or not limbo, but immunity, because, you know, there's people that take her down the Starburst, down the Caltrop lanes, because...
she finishes fights so quick.
Well, not just that, but because limbo, she's regenning all the health that she loses.
While Limbo's up, yeah, that's a good point. So
You know,
in
like,
a
if
sense,
I'm in a
that
power
doesn't
lock
give
on-
her immunity. That gives her kind of a regen.
Correct.
Not
but that's,
quite the same thing.
No, but that's
yeah.
the point, is the damage she's taking from it, she's replacing the health.
Right. Yeah.
So like in Act 5 on was it 2.6 and 2.5 4, 5, and 6, when you get Bane, like, man, limbo kicks in and regens all that health if you make a mistake or you mistime the Bane or something.
Yep.
She's so forgiving.
She is.
Yep. I love Magic.
Min says, is a 5/5 Mystic Dispersion overkill, or is 4/5 sufficient? Well, that's kind of the same question. If 5/5 is overkill, then of course 4/5 would be sufficient. I think you're asking there is, which do we prefer, 5/5 or 4/5? That all comes down to personal playstyle. If you can handle 5/5, have at it, but it can make it very tricky on offense.
Here's what I would say.
I know a lot of people keep it at 3.
Yeah. I would say if your primary use of Mystic Dispersion is offensive, 5 out of 5 all day long. If your primary reason for MD is defensive, I'm sorry, let me take that back. If your primary is offense, 4 out of 5 is more than sufficient. If your primary is defense, then I would go 5 out of 5. You know, because we've seen what level 5 Mystic Dispersion does in war. But when you're playing, level 5 Mystic Dispersion can actually be a detriment, because you get it so fast, you blow right past. Like when you're using magic, a level 5 MD can be a huge problem, because you're going to blow right past that special 2, the one you want to use primarily. So
Right.
that's my take on it.
Well, and in 5/5, you may not necessarily need 5/5 MD in war either, unless you're running a lot of Mystic champs on defense. Like if you're running that Juggernaut with that magic or something, then definitely go 5/5. But
No, it really.
Agreed.
There's Drop Faith. Drop Faith says he runs 3 out of 5. I think it all really just depends on the
That's
player,
what I run.
how you feel comfortable with it, and again, like you kind of said, the champs you use makes a difference as well.
yeah, I run 3 out of 5. I mean, I'll probably go up to 4 just because my 5-star magic is my primary defender. Because I have a 4-star for attack. Just easier to get those defender kills, which won't matter soon.
They still matter. You just don't get points.
Just in a different way.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I use my 4-star 550 on defense, and then I use my 5-star on offense.
Oh, your magic.
Yeah. I'm so glad I got her as a 5-star, and I can't wait till I can rank for her. Because right now she's rank 3. I just need like 2 more Mystic Cats, and I'm taking her to rank 4. Yeah. I have zero hesitation about using the resources for that. So mad about all those ISO expiring too, because I'm so close on some of these. It pisses me off. I used to average around 3,000 ISO in my stash, and now I'm down to about 2,000 something. I haven't been pulling them at nearly the rate I used to, and I keep having to sell them because I have no one to level up.
My problem is just gold.
Yeah, real first world problem. Yeah, and see, I got 6.6 million gold too, so yeah, real
I'll
first
trade
world
you.
problem.
I'll trade you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got no one to use it on. Because I went so hard in the early days, you know, all my 3s are maxed, all my 2s are maxed. Every 4 I have is a minimum 330. Hey, Drop Faith, good job. Got through the collector. Did you 100% him? Is that what you're saying? Your final collector kill? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just hoping that I'm hoping the 5.3 boss is obviously pretty difficult, but I just don't want the same, BS that we had with the collector.
Yeah, I agree. Well, and they've come right out and said you're not going to have that, so that makes me feel better.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, because them telling us that it's not, being uncollected is such a milestone that they intended to make it super difficult, or at least make you, either really work for it or pay for it.
Right. Yeah, they made their point, so I definitely don't think we're going to see. Well, I think we'll see a real tough ending to 5-4. But I don't think we'll see anything near that at the end of 5-3.
Yeah, he says, 100%. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, good job. I can't even bring myself to try it. I hated that fight so much. I can't even... I'm like, no, I'm not doing it, Like, especially for those rewards. Good Lord, I don't know where you got the motivation to do that.
Salamant says, I know this has nothing to do with MCOC, but I love Injustice too. I had so much fun beating Frojo a lot today. And also, I'm done with breakfast.
Nice.
Well, welcome back to the stream.
Oh, yeah, I saw him say, I'm back. I didn't know where he went.
Oh, he's back, yeah. Let's see. Wesley Allen says he just landed a Ghost Rider.
Nice.
It's a good pull.
Yeah.
Very nice pull.
I use Ghost Rider on my AQ team, and I love him.
He's amazing. No doubt
Since
about it.
War's been off, I've been using Magic and AQ, so Ghost Rider and Scarlet Witch have kind of gotten a break.
Well, that's nice. Plus, you get a chance to use different champs.
Yeah.
For fun.
What map are you doing, Caleb?
We're just doing the typical. We're doing 6-6 and then 5-5-5. So we're on 5 right now, and I think the idea behind it is a lot of people are running map 6 as much as they possibly can, and kind of hoping that they're not all finishing.
Right.
Because that dorm kill is worth a lot. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally agree.
Hopefully.
Not a bad.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, not a bad strategy. So bold move, Cotton.
Yeah. Let's see if it
bold
works.
Move, Cotton. Let's see if it works.
I love that movie.
Me too. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. No one can resist White Goodman when he puts on his shiny shoes. I told them you were drinking on the job and stealing, so I could date you. You got me fired so I would date you? Uh-huh.
They win in a shocking upset. I'm shocked.
Jason Bateman is an underrated character actor. I would say, you know, like that role is awesome. He was excellent in a bit part in Smokin' Aces. He played the lawyer that hires Ben Affleck's character. Very funny in that. He's done just a few of those little roles that he's been very memorable for me. Ben Stiller's that way too. You know, like he played the weird record store guy in Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. He loves that character stuff.
I think the first time I ever saw Ben Stiller was in was it Heavyweights?
Yep. Yeah, where he played the camp counselor.
Yep.
Yeah. I really liked him in Happy Gilmore. Like, good news, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Arts and crafts time has been extended by 4 hours today.
But
My fingers hurt. Oh, really? Well, now your back's going to hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty, Grandma. Anybody else's fingers hurt? Yeah, I didn't think so. You see that name tag? You're in my world now, Grandma. Could I trouble you for a glass of warm milk? You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
Dropface says, rank 4, Captain Marvel. Rank 4, Hawkeye, 5 stars. Rank 5, nice. Stark, Spidey, Voodoo, and Iceman. I only ended up using 2 40% revives for final run.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good roster. I still don't have any rank 4 or 5 stars yet. I'm going to have Drax in 3 days. 3. I am super pumped. I will have my first rank 4 or 5 star.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I would have had it already had I not gotten banned for a week. I would have had it like 9 days ago, but what are you gonna do?
I'd be fairly close there with you. But like you said, what do you do?
What are you gonna do exactly?
Hey there, Bulldog. You've been running map 6 all 5 days?
No, we only ran it day 3.
Oh, only once. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was our first time running it, and really just wanted to see what we were up against, and see who's on board, essentially. You know what I mean? Because we're kind of at that point where some people are really into the ideas, some people are not, and we just need to know like who wants to do it and who doesn't. And because I think based on our performance, I think we'll have no problem running it day 1, maybe even 2 days. We'll see, and then we'll just go from there. We did lot better than I expected.
Does anybody know what the cutoff for event score usually is for that top 300?
No. Like 120 million or something.
And say, if you guys know in the chat, let me know. I think Dropfaith, I'm sure probably knows.
Yeah, Bad Words was very, very funny. I enjoyed that. Good movie. If anybody hasn't seen it, I recommend it. Allison Janney's in that too. I'm a big Allison Janney fan.
Unique 27. Real quick before I pass out, Bulldog, were you upset pulling Moon Knight out of a 5-star crystal? Because I pulled a She-Hulk. A effing She-Hulk.
Oh, I'd have been happier with She-Hulk, that's for sure. I absolutely detest Moon Knight. I hate him more than Luke Cage. I hate him more than Hulkbuster. So I'm less upset about the Hulkbuster than I am about piece of crap Moon Knight. I mean, and I've got unduped Jugs. I've got unduped Iron Man. I've got unduped Iron Patriot. At least Iron Man will be useful if he gets duped. Same thing with Jugs. Moon Knight, in my opinion, is worthless unduped and worthless garbage duped. So yes, I am not it is basically like I took those 10,000 shards, took a dump on them, rolled them up in a burrito shell, and tossed them into a garbage bin. Yeah,
his awakened ability doesn't really help a whole lot. And it is his time of the month right now. So if you want to bust him out for a few days,
what's the point? He is just garbage. Garbage. No, he's not. He's not good at all, Salamence.
I just don't see a huge difference between the power gain or the diminished power or whatever it is. The
Diminished returns.
you get less power. No, you get less power or whatever every 6 hours. I think it is. Either the person you're fighting doesn't gain as much power when being struck and when striking, and then the other one is he has increased power gain.
Who cares? His movement
it's
set
worthless.
is terrible. I mean, he's clunky as hell.
What's up, T. Ricky?
R31 high as a kite, apparently. Hey, what's up, T. Ricky? How you doing? Apparently, R31 is high as a kite, just so everyone knows.
Wesley Allen says on the right day he's sick.
I mean, he can be if he causes that bleed, and you can chain. Like, there's sometimes you can just chain stun like crazy with him. He just procs so much, but
Who
most
the hell
days
wants
he's really
a
not
champion? Yeah, who the hell wants a champion that's good sometimes? Like,
Right, yeah, you
I
don't.
gotta play every day, every time of the day, every week. I can't invest resources in a champ that's good every once in a while. No, he's junk.
that. Yeah, not a big
If
fan of
if
him.
I could
mean,
sell 5 stars, I would sell him, but they won't even
I
let
still-
me get rid of him.
I still think I probably like him more than Luke Cage, but
No,
But we'll
because
leave
I'll tell
that-
you
I mean,
why. I'm a good player, and Luke Cage, I have the ability quite often to get through a fight and not take any damage until they fire off an SP3. And Luke Cage gives me the ability to survive an SP3, which in my opinion is way more useful than anything Moon Knight does.
Oh. Let's see. We got iMac in here. We got T. Ricky making
Brian
it
must
over.
have shut down.
Yep.
Brian just down shop, I'm sure.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, guys?
I'm actually to say Bulldog. I had sour cream all over his Chipotle.
Ah, gross. Shut up. Disgusting. Ugh.
So cutoff is around 115 mil. Could go up a few this week. Yeah, I kind of expected
Yeah,
that.
120 was my guess.
But thanks for the info. For sure, I appreciate it.
Wesley Allen says I get wrecked by him. Who's he talking about? Moon Knight?
I think so.
I mean, hey, Moon Knight can be a pain. I know in
gives me-
LOL he's a nightmare.
Yeah. He definitely gives me problems. He's one of the few champs that is actually better when the computer plays him. The computer is kind of stupid, so it doesn't play most champs really good. But the computer definitely knows how to play Moon Knight. That's for certain.
Aaron says my granny has mayonnaise on her Spam sandwich.
Yuck.
Ugh.
Ugh.
So gross.
All right. So I have to clear the air right here. Mayonnaise or Miracle Whip?
Neither. They're both
Neither?
disgusting.
Miracle.
I don't eat anything with the consistency of snot. That includes both mayonnaise and Miracle Whip. And sour cream, cottage cheese, yogurt, any of that stuff. I have a no snot food policy.
Oh, yep. Here's the thing. Mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, they're not bad, but you can't go heavy on it. See, my problem is I don't mind it as long as it's not a lot of it. When you start stockpiling it, is when it starts to become a problem. Then I'm out.
Yeah, that's when I go to restaurants, if I ever have to get anything with a sauce on it, like, marinara sauce on a sandwich or something, I always say the exact same thing to the waiter. I want to taste it, not take a bath in it.
Yeah. And, and Miracle Whip really isn't bad. The problem is so many people like it so much that restaurants, they don't just put it on there. They, empty a jar for every sandwich. And it's too much, I'm out, iMac. Not happening. T. Ricky says
sour cream is the worst of them.
See, I'm not a big sour cream fan.
I'm not either.
I don't like sour cream. I don't like cream cheese. I don't like mayonnaise is okay, but again, I'm not a big mayonnaise guy. Like if I don't have, there's some things that I'll eat with it on it, but it's not my favorite. You know, like people put it on their burgers and stuff. I'm out. Give me ketchup, give me mustard. I'm a simple kid, you know. That's all I need.
I'm a simple man with simple dreams. I don't eat tuna salad or tuna or anything like that. I do eat chicken salad periodically. But you know, I mean, it's got chicken and other stuff in it, so it's not like it's not that I have a real problem with like the creaminess. It's, you know, it's just like by themselves, you know, sour cream and things like that are like little lumps of snot. So
Sure.
if it's got other things in it, like I'm okay with it, you know.
It's all about the consistency.
It's all about consistency with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just can't handle certain consistencies. Yeah. Like I can eat
Solomon's-
frozen yogurt, no problem.
Salaman's Miracle Whip it's kind of like mayonnaise. It's just a little bit sweeter. It's kind of got a garlic flavor to it as well. It's hard to describe. I grew up on it, so that's what I'm used to. But
Remember, a sandwich isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
See, we got Haitian in the chat as well. Hi, how's it going?
What's up, Haitian?
I'm gonna mute the mic just for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Don't you threaten me.
All right, another good round of wins. Ooh.
Jerks.
IMAX says, "How can you guys not like sour cream on Mexican food?" I'm just not a big. Just it's whatever.
Sour cream is just gross.
Yeah. Smoke Man says he asked for my stuff on the side. Yeah, I'm pretty well the same way. Sal, I actually like pineapple on my pizza. I don't mind it. It's just not my favorite.
I love pineapple.
It's just not my favorite.
I like pineapple.
My favorite right now is the barbecued chicken with jalapenos. Amazing. Dave says, for one arena, all you get is an ascendant crystal. What is the odds of pulling a class cat? You know, it's a great question. We would ask Kabam, but they don't relay any odds to us, so good luck figuring it out. T. Ricky says, man, I had some blackened groper this weekend in North Carolina. So good.
No, Miracle Whip is not vegan because all mayonnaise is made with eggs, and if you're going to be vegan, you cannot eat anything the ovum or of any creature with a face. I don't remember the rest of that line.
Sounds dumb if you ask me.
It was Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
I did too. Yeah, it didn't do well anywhere, but I really enjoyed it.
It was quirky. It was interesting. It is what it is on that movie.
I liked it. Yeah, it was built for nerds like me. Just like why I'm looking forward to Ready Player One. Even though a lot of critics crapped on it, that movie was written for people like me.
IMAX says
French onion dips.
IMAX says he thinks Miracle Whip is eggless.
Is it really? Oh, I could be wrong. If it has eggs, then the answer is no. But I did not know that. Kabam needs to open up more ways to earn loyalty besides that stupid help button with donations for AQ. How is one to rack up loyalty points? Yeah, that's a good... I mean, you get loyalty when you win. You can get them out of crystals, like War Victor crystals. You get loyalty... I think, do you get loyalty when you do AQ? I don't think so. But, yeah, I agree with you. It's like... Salamance likes banana ananas.
Banana nanas?
Banana nanas, yeah.
Banana nana. Banana nana
Because
nana.
as the song goes, it's BANANANAS.
Smokeman says it didn't follow the comics, so it killed the cult following. Oh, talking about Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, yeah. I heard there was some... I didn't read the comics. There was some serious deviation, I guess.
IMAX said, nope, I was wrong. Eggs and Miracle Whip.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That makes more sense.
I really should have went the other way here, but whoops. Oh, well. Ace says, I eat the whip of miracles, and I can assure you there are no eggs.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's basically mayonnaise with, like, other stuff in it, so...
I think he's saying Joe, eating the whip
gotcha.
of miracles. Oh, that didn't mean to... Iceman's toast. That was dumb. Ooh, my ear itches. R31, not everyone does. There are still strange people on this planet. I didn't look at my phone when I was typed the word bananas. Just a couple too many in AA. DJ Ray, whoa, long time no see.
Yeah.
He's saying, what's up, you two bandits? Welcome back from your ban.
Coming in to ruin my game of Wormax, are ya? DJ Ray is my nemesis on Wormax.
That's what I heard.
I will have my revenge. Oh, yes, I will.
I'm dead. Unbelievable. Now I'm going to have to res just to kill Crossbones. How horrible was that? DJ Ray likes grinders, just so we all know. Nice. That's interesting.
Who doesn't like grinders? People that'll just go in the arena over and over and over. They're good people.
I think he means something else, but could be wrong.
The sandwiches, maybe?
Nope. I think he's talking about the app.
Grinder, the app?
Yep.
Oh, weird.
I could be wrong. We'll see. Sal says, I was just thinking to myself, oh yeah, I think I forgot an A in bananas. Yep. Yeah, give me a second here and I'll read it to you again, bud. So I got an email back from Kabam. I sent him an email about some of the extra stuff that they took from me during this lovely ban. And so they finally responded. And this was their response. Let me get back to my email. Let me pull it back up. Customer support from Kabam. Alright, their response was this. Greetings, Summoner. Thank you for taking the time to contact us about items that have been removed from your account. Our records indicate that due to a recent exploit within the contest, you were able to acquire rewards that you would not have received otherwise. We take the use of in-game exploits very seriously, as this devalues the efforts of our players and creates an unfair advantage within the contest. We do not believe there is clear evidence that you acted with intent to take advantage of this exploit and will not be banning your account. While this process has already started, due to the complexity of the matter, it will take us a few days to complete. We realize that seeing items removed from your account may be alarming, but we can assure you that we have only removed items that were obtained due to this recent exploit. We thank you for your understanding.
Trust us.
And as we work to ensure that the contest is fair for all summoners that participate within it. Regards, Kabam Support. Dun 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 dun. Correct. Yeah, I'm not getting banned apparently.
Oh, that's good to know. That'll set your mind at ease.
I'm not getting banned. Wait a minute. I think I sent them an email about me being banned and the items that were taken while I was banned, and just trying to get the account restored to where it was so I could get my fragments back and all the other stuff. So confusing.
Yeah, because I don't remember you earning tech fragments for completing master. Did I miss something there?
Well, you could have won fragments because of the fragment crystals. The T4CC fragment crystals. But either way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it still doesn't explain taking all of them, yeah.
Hey, and by the way, thanks, Prince. I saw that, but I was reading an email, so it's kind of really hard to respond there. Hyperstream saying, SlycemGaming, what's your guys' Warmax game room name? I haven't really played it too much. Bulldog, do you have a room name or anything?
No. Steiny created one, and that's the one we were using, but we haven't played it in a while. So I'll probably create a more permanent one for us at some point. I just have not done it, but I'll post it in the chats when I do.
Hey, Prince Gaming, if you want to unsubscribe, go right ahead, man. It's the same button that you hit to subscribe. You know, I normally respond to everybody as quickly as possible, but if you can't wait the 3 seconds to 5 minutes, deuces. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, man. Best of luck. AZ Real says Kabam has a time machine. They can unban you from the future, so really it is a time paradox. So you think you were banned, but apparently you weren't.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, absolutely. I don't even see a question from him.
He didn't. He said, congrats on 1,000. I was in the middle of reading the email, so I wasn't even in the live chat. I didn't see it. I came back, and he was like, everyone ignores me. And by the way...
Yeah, I see it. Congratulations on 1,000 subs, and then email, question mark. So I don't know what he was trying to get at. They can roll back time. Yeah, Salomon says they can roll back time at least. Hopefully that AZ Real is, I think it is. Yeah, that's good because they can roll back the account. Apparently they can also roll back time.
Yeah.
That was funny.
You can roll back time. Hey,
I think that's turn back time.
Yeah, same thing. Turn back,
turn back time.
Well, if you can turn it back, you can roll it back. You know, I roll my clock back every so often.
That's true. That's true.
And spoke with it. We don't have to ban him. I'm not worried about him. What's he gonna do? Come in here and spam for a little bit?
We just timed him out. Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, this is one of those loopholes in the plot. They unbanned him from the future, but forgot to give him his stuff back. That's funny.
Yeah, who knows? It's so stupid. Can they turn back time? Can they find a way? Says iMac. Well, that's a great question, iMac.
They could find a way, yeah, to take back all those bans that we handed today. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not much of a singer, but I had to give it a shot.
DMR News says, SlycemGaming, please take screenshots from the live stream with the date stamp and respond to the email. Let them know they are dead wrong. Don't take it sitting down. Yeah, no, it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to be responding to them. I would have bought the Catalyst deal that they had up recently, but I'm not going to spend until they correct my account. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm a big spender. Oh my God, they're going to lose Slycem's money. But you know what? If it's just one little bit and it causes me to continue to talk about it, I'll mention it as long as I can until people are like, please, if you say it again, we're going to find you and shoot you.
T. Ricky says it's okay because there aren't actually any people at Kabam. It's actually a group of super intelligent hamsters. Just so you know.
Hey, Rag, what's up? Good seeing you, man. Long time no see. He says, hey,
yeah.
Couldn't catch your streams for a while. Work hit me like a truck. Well, at least you didn't get hit by a truck and you're okay. So we're glad to see you back, man.
And I am also back.
Oh, great.
All right.
Caleb's back. Yay!
Oh, that's it. I'm out of here.
Everybody throw your hands up. Yeah. Okay. Caleb's back.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. So, yeah.
What, Kabam is secretly Skynet? Yep, exactly. You got it right there.
Yeah, so anyways. It was probably the most ridiculous email I think I've ever got. So now I'm going to turn around and send them another email and say, can you please do me a favor and actually read my email this time and see if you can answer the questions I really asked and get it fixed, please. But the best part about this is they've kind of hung themselves out to dry. Because in their email, I mean, they make it very clear that they're only removing items that were obtained due to the exploit. So I should get all of my glory back. I should get all my 5-star shards back, all my fragments back, my catalyst back. That's on them now. They sent me the email. I didn't. So this is the problem when you don't take things seriously. If you don't take things seriously and let things just kind of roll around however you want, and you don't pay attention to what you're doing, you put yourself in these loopholes to where now they're saying I shouldn't have been banned. I'm not even going to take and tee off on them on that. It's the fact that, hey, I want my stuff. Well, yeah, but you did it. No. Your email to me states that I wasn't supposed to lose that. So we'll see. Yeah, Rag, they are absolutely horrible at communicating. T. Ricky says be careful because they might just ban you for emailing them. Good luck on that. I mean, they can, but it wouldn't. Yeah, it would not be a very good move on their end, I don't think. I mean, obviously, I don't have any pool. People will still play whatever game they want to play, but every day we would get a new YouTube video about it.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna do that, obviously, but
No.
I mean, it's gonna be one of two things: either they're gonna oblige, they're really gonna take a look at your account, or they're just gonna straight out and say, you know what, you were caught exploiting. We're not gonna do anything.
Yeah. And again, if they go along those lines, I'm going to turn around and throw their own email back in their face. You said it right here. Let me highlight it.
Right.
Let me bold this. You're only taking the stuff that was taken from me. Hey, Rag, thanks, man. Yeah, we recently hit 1K. We're up to like 1,030 something now. So we're just trucking right along, man. We continue to gain every day, and we appreciate all the help and the support. So it's been great. DJ Ray finally catching on here. Yeah, DJ. So he says, wait, they took more items than what you exploited? What did they actually take? Hey, what's up, Prince Gaming? Welcome back. Okay, so here's the deal. When the exploit was found, I had a little over 10,000 5-star shards. Actually, I was getting really close to another featured. Then my catalyst, I had 3 or 4 cosmics, I think 7 science. I can't remember my mutants because I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. I don't think I had any mutant. I'm fairly certain on that. If I did, maybe 1. And I had probably 7 or 8 T4 basics. I mean, I had quite a few T4s. So here's what I came back to. When I came back, I had no T4s. So recently, they gave me some of those back. I had probably 2,000 glory, maybe a little less. I had spent some. So I had some glory. I came back to no glory, no 5-star shards. They took all of my T4 cosmics. If I had a T4 mutant, they took it. They took 2 of my T4 science. They took all of my T4 mystic fragments. Not any catalyst itself, but just the fragments. They took nothing from my skill, and they took all of my T4 tech fragments. So it makes no sense. It would be one thing if they erased all of my T4C fragments. Then I could be like, okay, well, they did that. Okay, I can see what they're doing. Maybe they're taking it all away and they're going to restore what fragments you're missing. No. They took all of the catalysts or the fragments from just my tech and my mystic. And that's what makes no sense is it's not consistent. There's nothing There's nothing consistent about what they took. They took my glory. Why would you take my glory? I have no idea. There is no way to get glory from this quest line. They took it. They took all of my 5-star shards, but they didn't take any of my 4-star shards. They took, I don't think they took my 3-star shards either. Let's see. No, they didn't take any 3-star shards. They didn't take any 4-star, but they took all my 5-star shards. What else was it that they took? It was really weird. They took a lot of really random stuff. Krusty Krab says, hit that dislike and unsubscribe button because Slycem won't show the oversized hamster. That is my dog, Krusty. My puppy is a nice puppy. She's upstairs, probably sleeping right now, or at least underneath the bed chewing on her bone. So that's kind of what she does at night. Until I go lay down, and then she jumps up on the bed and tackles me. Well, she can't really tackle me, but she comes, hangs out with me. She's my buddy. Sal says maybe Kabam is ran by ants. Ants don't care about anything. Ants can pick up a lot of heavy items, which means they can use a phone. Ants are pretty smart. They know how to run, but I don't know how to solve the situation. But they don't know how to solve the situation. 250 units, and we may have lost units based on what we saw. So it's really weird. It's the weirdest little thing. So, Sam says Kabam is like my Uncle Phil, always raiding my fridge when he comes over, and not consistent either. Always different stuff. Marvelous says, how many runs did you do to get banned? I don't really know, Marvelous. I really don't know.
You know, it's quite a few when you don't remember the number.
Oh yeah, there was quite a few of them. Yeah, it was a good chunk. Ash says, "Hey Slice, just checking in. Wow, that actually doesn't make any sense from Kabam. Let it go, Slice. You know very well it's a waste of time thinking about it. It doesn't matter whether it's a waste of time or not. It doesn't take long to send them emails and force them to read them over and over and over, or at least start looking into it. I mean, this is my problem with Kabam, though. If that's our answer, if that's always the answer, I just leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone, then they win. I mean, they win. They take my money. Look, I paid $100 for this stupid T4C Catalyst card. I lost 7 days of it. That I'm not complaining about. I'm not complaining about the 7 days. I lost it. No, I did not get a refund on my card. I lost those 7 days. That's my fault. I exploited the game. What I didn't do, though, is I shouldn't lose the fragments I already paid for. That's where I have a problem. I paid for those catalysts, or for those fragments. Don't take things that I paid for. At that point, you're just stealing from me. That's two totally different things. There's a difference between taking what I didn't rightfully earn and a difference between taking something I paid for out of my money to have a right to have. And if you're going to take that, then to me, you're just scum. I mean, you literally have stolen money from me, and that's why I won't buy anything right now. I will spend money if it comes down to helping my alliance advance, but that would be it. I won't spend a dime until then. Screw them.
Yeah, DMR's got it right. He says you got robbed and you have the evidence to prove it. Yeah, I mean, you do. You have videos and streams that you can show them what was in your inventory. Absolutely.
Yep. So.
Yeah, the same thing did happen to me, DJ Ray, but not on the same level as what happened to SlycemGaming. So mine was very, very minor in comparison, and I'm letting it go because I don't have all of the evidence that he does either. You know, I don't have like pictures and video of all my stuff. So I'm just dealing with it. There was other things that. Like I had the T4CC card too. I paid that money for. I lost those days worth. The punishment was severe. You know, it wasn't just the not being able to play 7 days. The damage done to our alliance during that time. Like we paid the price But there's no doubt about it. You know, I would have already had my first rank 4 by now if it wasn't for that. You know, I missed out on 7 days of those, missed out on the login calendar. You know, so we lost out on the T4CC there, the Nebula Crystal, the 2,000 5-star shards. So, you know, we paid a steep price. And we were on opposite ends of it. I didn't really do it that much. I mean, obviously enough that they, you know, banned me for it. And I was only getting normal rewards, not even heroic. I wasn't getting master rewards. I wasn't getting heroic. I was getting normal, you know, which was 3-star shards. And I have every 3-star and they're all maxed. So I really, you know, didn't get a whole lot out of it. And they took what I got anyway, which was what I expected, you know. So yeah, I'm not pursuing it myself.
Yep. It's I'm not happy about it, and again, I'm just not the type of person to let anything go that is wrong. I guess it's kind of one of those things where, like, I have no problem with punishment. If I do something wrong, hey, I deserve it. I have a problem whenever people are punished improperly, wrongly,
unjustly.
Yeah, anything like that. Those are the things that make me mad. And right now, that's what's got me mad about this, is the Kabam hasn't ever come up with a fair system. Nothing is the same. What I lost is different than what Bulldog lost. And that shouldn't be the case. Yeah. It should be a very uniform system. I don't care what it is. Go in and do every account that was banned the same way. Every account that exploited it should be treated the same way. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard to say, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this, we're going to take that, and this is what you lose. And do it to every account. You're done.
Yeah, it comes down to morals. It really does. Because Krusty Krab, you said, you know, sue him and buy Kabam for the soup money and run the game like it should be run. Legally, he violated the terms of service. Kabam owns us legally. There's really nothing that we can do as the consumer in that regard because it's in their terms of service. Any money you put into the game, it's you're doing it at the agreement that you're not going to do exploits.
Sure. I still be willing to bet if you found the right crazy and see here, this is the problem that you have, in my opinion now. Kabam, because of their lack of paying attention to detail, has sent me an email saying I shouldn't have been banned. So now it's a whole different ballgame. If I really wanted to be a dick about it, I've got an email saying they looked at my account, that I'm not going to be banned, I shouldn't have been banned, and they're only taking certain items. You know, I could really go after it on that side. Now, is that enough legal ground to really stand on? I don't know. But you find the right dickhead lawyer that could see a big case on something. You know, you might get somebody to do something stupid. I don't know. I'm not great with the law, but to me it's pretty clear cut. They painted themselves back into a corner by not paying attention to details and then sending out emails without actually checking on what they were sending out, and it could cause problems. So that's the only thing I could see. They've caused their own headache there. I mean, because at that point I could say, wait a minute, you said I shouldn't be banned. I have the email proving it. You said I wasn't getting banned.
Yeah, and I mean, and it just goes to show, because I think, isn't there like a line in there saying something around the lines of like they couldn't find sufficient evidence that you were even abusing an exploit?
Yeah, that's what it says in the email.
Yeah, so
we do not believe there is clear evidence that you acted with intent to take advantage of this exploit, and will not be banned, and will not be banning your account. The process, and
they should look into it.
And it's one of those things, too, what makes it even worse is they've already admitted in the email the process has already started. So they can't say, well, this was a mistake email, or, well, we didn't have the process started, so we didn't know how bad it was. Well, right here it says the process has already started. You know, I mean, I don't get it. You said yourself, I didn't take advantage of it. You said yourself, my account shouldn't be banned.
Did you read Krusty Krab's comment?
No, I missed it.
So there's probably a guy missing a mastery point out there somewhere.
I was laughing at T. Ricky. Show me on the doll where Kabam screwed you.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we got here? DMR News says Matt Murdock. Call him or Froggy. There you go.
Foggy.
Foggy. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see. Sam says the Defenders. Is this Krusty says I feel like Kabam just laid your account out and threw a few pieces of paper on it and took whatever the paper landed on.
Reminds me of the early days of Magic. There was a card called the Chaos Orb, and you had to hold it above the table and then let it drop, and any cards that it landed on were removed from the game. And some industrious guy down in Northern California, I remember, took the card out, cut it up into pieces, and threw it like confetti at his opponent's table and wiped out like all of the cards on his side. It was pretty funny. So after that, they first the card got banned, and then first they put out a thing saying like you couldn't alter it or anything, and then they just banned the card entirely.
That's awesome.
They eroded the ruling of the card.
Yeah, I heard too. One guy like reprinted it like the size of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and tried to play with that. But I doubt he made that past the judges.
Probably not.
I played a lot of those card games. I never played Magic. Definitely was one of the big ones, and it still is. But that was one game that I didn't play.
I made a ton of money off Magic. I loved that game. I played it a lot. I started playing it beta unlimited, and I basically lived off it for a year.
AZ, go ahead and shoot that question over, man. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask Bulldog if he's ever heard of a card game called Versus System.
I love Versus. In fact,
Yeah,
I have that on my Game Boy, and it is so much fun. I'll get it, and I'll play it like real heavily and unlock all the cards. And then once I have all the cards unlocked, I'll sell it, and then I'll buy it back like 6 months later from somewhere else so that I don't have any of the cards again because I love acquiring it. And I had all the physical cards, too. I had full sets. I had a full set of foils of Web of Spider-Man. Yeah, I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
That was one I really wish it continued. It was a really well put together system.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. They have a lot of stuff on there, like the fastball special, like Colossus throwing Wolverine. They've got a card called Plot Twist with Nightcrawler on it.
I hate you, AZ.
No, AZ Real. It is not okay. Even if you could turn back time, you can't take back those words.
Oh,
Damages.
That's great. Oh, my God. Veritas says, do we have to send back all the 7% T-shirts now that they said I shouldn't have been banned? That's a great question. What are we going to do with all this inventory? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to have a bunch of hoodies and T-shirts that mean nothing now. Too funny. People will own T-shirts with no meaning.
Share.
I really like the hoodies.
Those hoodies are awesome. Thought I heard something. I guess
Last Spartan says, how's the grind, Slice 'em?
it's a going. It's arena.
It's a grind.
It's there. Unfortunately. Krusty says, Sly, have you checked to see if they took any sig points from your champions? LL, seeing how they just took random crap, your Spidey may have gone from 80 to 73, LL. No, the sigs, from what I can see, appear to be the same. And the problem is I have really no way knowing. I only know a couple of my champion sig levels. So it's really, really hard for me to know if they took any sig levels or not. From what I can see, it seems to be pretty accurate. But that's really all I know. They
unranked several of my champions. I had ranked up a couple 5 stars with the alphas I got, and they unranked them.
Sure.
It's weird too because when there's a glitch on their end, they act like they have 100% control and they see all. They're like Big Brother. But then, like DJ Ray points out, you know, a guy in his old alliance who got hacked and they sold his champs, and Kabam's like, oh, nothing we can do about it. We don't have any way of looking. So like, which is it? Are you Big Brother or are you the Marx Brothers? Make a decision.
Yeah, and
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, those databases are so huge; they can go back and look at all of that
They
stuff.
can find anything. That they just don't want to help.
Absolutely.
yeah, they don't know how.
I've hosted game servers. Yeah, I've hosted game servers before. Like, it's amazing what those databases hold.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't know.
That's one of those ones
how.
where they go, that sounds like work. Just tell them we have no way of looking.
So
they could run a script at the press of a button.
yeah. It's so crazy on the way it worked out. It makes no sense. It's insane on what they did, and I don't know how to explain it. It blows my mind, I guess. I don't know. It's very irritating. And our DJ Ray Ray is right. They basically sit here and they go, when it's something that happens to us, like a guy, they confirm he was hacked, they sold his champs, but they can't go back and fix it, but yet they can go back and pull this.
Right.
It's just
it's shady.
Yeah. What's up, Mystic Gaming? Welcome. He says, good morning, Slicem. What's up, Mystic? Yeah, the thing about it is, I don't know. Whenever these bans come out, when they take items like this, I don't know how much they really know what they're doing. They just go back and kind of look through and they go, oh, it looks like this, and they just go for it. And they hope that you don't send them a message. They hope that you don't prove anything. I feel like they just hope that nobody questions it because they really don't know. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to point out a couple things. We'll see where it goes.
Read Sam's question.
I'm guessing you guys won't be asked for the creator thing they are promoting. Who knows? We've debated it. It's up in the air. We got to sit down as a team and decide what we want to do.
Yeah.
Mystic Gaming says, I woke up really early, so I was able to catch you live for once. Well, thanks for waking up really early. Where you at, Mystic? Just out of curiosity. Because it's going on 4 a.m. where I'm at. So if you're East Coast,
it's almost 5. 2 a.m. here.
Yeah. East Coast, it would be 5. West Coast, you're getting ready to be 2. So you either are up really, really late, or as you said, waking up early. So I'm kind of curious.
Sometimes you get Kabam, sometimes Kabam gets you.
Krusty says, this guy in my alliance accidentally used a generic on Vision, and Kabam just basically said, Florida University, just go 100% 5-1 or Act 4. You're in Iceland. Okay.
In Russia, Kabam plays you. Nice Yakov Smirnoff reference.
Yeah, so. Oh, no, I didn't know that was Bantha. What's up, Bantha? 7 p.m. over there in Aussie land. 10 a.m. Yeah, I knew it was 10 UK time. You guys are 6 hours ahead of me. Well, depending where you're at in the UK. I've gamed with my fair share of Brits. The chick that helped manage my alliance, or my guild for WoW, was a British woman. And she didn't play the game. She just did the market. Oh, yeah, I got the Florida University joke. That was from good old Bulldog. Yeah, so she was a British chick, and she was just a market person. She was a market person in real life, and she did the same thing on the game. Like, she would just log in and go to the market and auction stuff. She just sat there and watched the market, bought stuff, sold stuff. So we had an endless supply of gold, basically, and supplies in our alliance. It was great. She was awesome. No, Veritas, there is 2 time zones over there. Because somewhere, I think, I was thinking on the far side, it's a 7-hour. Close to the water edge. Maybe I'm wrong. I was thinking there was a 7-hour split somewhere. 9 a.m. in Iceland. Whew. That's not super early. Man, you made me think he was waking up at like 5 or 6 or something goofy.
Yeah.
Sam says Kabam wants that Stark Spidey back, Sly, if you don't mind, or even if you do mind. No, according to their terms of service, they have the right to take it anytime they want, I reckon, but...
Yeah, that's my biggest thing is, the terms of service is full of protections for Kabam to protect any action they want to take. But what's in there to protect us? We're putting our time into this game. We're putting our money into this game. And there's nothing in there that gives us any kind of protection from them. What if you get a Kabam employee that's unethical? That just decides to start extorting people, or plays the game and has a problem with somebody who left his alliance and their account got banned, where's the protections for us in there?
That's a good point. And believe me, there's a lot of things there that I kind of wonder about.
Of course, it's a good point. I made it.
And just so you know, Veritas, it looks like I'm correct. At the Greenwich line, there's the prime meridian, and on the back side of that is a small piece of the UK, which is the next time zone. So, Misty Banta's saying 9 a.m. is super early. I normally wake up at 2 p.m.
Thanks a lot, Krusty.
That was funny. Oh, that was great.
Sometimes I forget this stuff is recorded.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's a number of things on here I would like to take back, but can't do it.
Yep. I don't know. On terms of service on something like this, I would be interested to hear from an actual lawyer, because there's all sorts of stuff that people where business are quote unquote protected from certain things, and then you get the right lawyer and the right judge, and all of a sudden it doesn't hold up because it's not fair. It's not
Well, it's funny you should mention that, and yeah, I read your thing last, Spartan, and I don't blame you either. Tort law, which is a law that is regarding contracts and people's responsibilities to each other. The thing is this is a new era in computer gaming. In the past, a company made a game, you went out, you spent your $50-$60, you bought it for your console, you brought it home and you played it. This is something totally different, where we're putting money in continuously, trying to achieve results. And I don't think the law is in any way caught up to where we are. And that's something that one of these days there's going to be a class action lawsuit from a WoW guild or, from MCOC players or something, because, you've got players that are putting in thousands of dollars a week sometimes, and there is zero protection for them. And for a contract to be legal, I'll give you a perfect example, like non-compete clauses. 9 times out of 10, a non-compete clause is unenforceable because you cannot be required to sign away any of your rights without due compensation. So a company, and I'm no lawyer, so don't use this the next time you negotiate with your company. Okay, let me just put that right out there. This is just my 2 cents. But the courts have ruled continuously against non-compete clauses because you can't go work for a company and then they say, okay, if you leave here, you can't go work for a competing company for 2 years without giving you some sort of compensation in return. A generous severance package or something, because otherwise it's kind of like the whole idea of the wage gap. If it actually existed, every woman on earth would be hired because you could just pay them less, and it's the same thing. Like if they could do this, every company on earth would just make you sign a non-compete, and then you could never work in that field again, so you wouldn't leave. You'd basically be locked into servitude. But the courts have ruled continuously that you have a right to earn a living. And I, it's the same kind of thing here, I think, where they can't just keep taking our money without giving us some sort of protections for what we're investing, because we are investing. It's entertainment, but we're investing in our entertainment. And when they have the ability to just take it away, I think it'll be soon. I think there will be something, with everything we've seen happening with like the gambling on Call of Duty skins, and every one of those sites is ripping off its customers, because they're rigging the spins and things like that. We're going to see a lawsuit in the very near future against one of these online gaming companies.
Well, and
yeah, I agree. It just hasn't. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say DMR News. Well, go ahead, Kaleb. I know where my point's going. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I agree that the law hasn't really caught up yet. I used to play free to play MMO, much similar to WoW, and I knew guys that went in there and spent tens of thousands of dollars in a very short amount of time, and then for that exact same stuff that they spent all that money on, within the next month or two, it was available for basically $600.
Right. And Last Spartan is. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, there's got to be compensation. Both parties, for a contract to be legal, both parties have to benefit, and it doesn't have to be an equal benefit, but it has to be. It can't be like, you can't compete with us and we'll pay you $1 a month. It can't be anything like that. It has to be legitimate and fair compensation of some kind, for the contract to be binding. Yeah, I worked in human resources for years. I've done a lot of contracts over the years. I've worked for a lot of companies that have, wanted to use NDAs and non-competes and things like that. So I have a pretty decent, that's why I said I'm not a lawyer, but I have a pretty good understanding. Oh, that's so generous. They're going to let me keep my 5-star Hulkbuster. Thanks, Sam. And my 5-star Moon Knight. Probably going to let me keep my 5-star Iron Patriot, too.
They're thinking it could
I'm just
be
lucky
useful.
like that.
It could be useful without being duped, so.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. DMR says, what did he say? Let me scroll back up here. Hey, SlycemGaming, by law, you can sue them, and you would probably win. It just costs too much to sue. If they choose to ban you, that's their right. However, they would have to give you back the money you put in. Here's the thing. As much as I think you're right, to a degree, the problem I have is this. Kabam, so far, has shown me no intelligence when it comes to being smart with communication, legalities, how to treat customers, all of that stuff. When you start talking about all that side of it, they seem to be complete retards. Excuse me. They seem to be complete idiots. They're not very intelligent about it. They don't take care of us. They don't think about their actions because I feel like they're protected by the terms of service, which they have no problem waving in our face anytime something goes wrong. So there's a small part of me that feels they would be just as arrogant and ignorant when it actually came down to it. When somebody sent them an email or a lawyer was to get in touch with them and say, you're being sued, there's a part of me that believes that they wouldn't even take it seriously. That they would say, it doesn't matter, we've got our terms of service, we're okay, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. They can't do anything to us. And then I think that's when that opportunity strikes. I think that's when you could easily turn around and say, okay, now it's too late. And by the time it happens, it would be, they would be fighting an uphill battle. There's enough evidence. The problem is that they've done this so long and made so many mistakes. There's a ton of evidence against them. So I don't know. I think could bury them.
This goes deeper than that too, because there's a lot of talk in the public sphere regarding companies like Twitter. Twitter is notorious about banning wrongthink, and they ban people that don't agree with their politics. People like Milo Yiannopoulos, Sargon of Akkad, etc. And the question is, and Facebook, they tweak their algorithm so that people are presented with the news they want to see. There was just a thing recently about Google throwing their weight around when they were trying to get their Google Plus off the ground. Basically telling companies that if you don't have the Google +1, then it's going to affect your search results. And Google essentially has a monopoly on the search market now. And so there's a lot of debate in the public sphere about whether or not these companies should be treated more like utilities. Yes, Facebook is a private company. Yes, Google is a private company. Yes, Twitter is a private company. But they have become so integrated in the public sphere. Should they be able to do all of these things? And I think you're right. I think a lot of them are very arrogant about how they handle this stuff, and they'll continue to be arrogant until the day somebody does show up with a lawyer that's willing to take the case and does sue them and does win. And then they will change their ways. But until that happens, they're not going to. And it's the same thing with a company like Kabam. The terms of service is not crypto. It's not a shield. It is for the most part, but it's just a document. And contracts get overturned all the time. Juries find in the favor of people, even when there's there are cases where what's it called when you're about to get married? You have them sign a. What am I thinking?
Prenup?
Prenup. Right. Prenups. Prenups are another contract that very often gets thrown out. So just having a contract, which is essentially what their terms of service is, it's a contract between them, the company, and you, the player. They get thrown out all the time. And it's probably going to take that. And it's going to change the way everything is done. We're living in the Wild West. But eventually the West was tamed.
Well, and I think a large chunk of that, too, is kind of like what you're talking about here. Sorry, I thought I had a bug just bite me. Stupid bugs. It's one of those things where you have to have that lawyer that's fine, that is great, going for the jugular. And here's the thing. The average person hates big business. They don't want to see the big business win just because they have the money. It's just one of those things. You take them to a court and you start putting pressure on them, they're going to feel it. And the thing about it is, look how many players we have. If all the players just stood behind it at some point and said, here's what we're going to do, you fix it, you make it right, or we're all pushing this forward. But again, it takes the right... It takes the right lawyer, the right person that says, dude, I got nothing but time. I've already got the money. If we win, I'm going to be – I'm already super rich. I'm a great lawyer. This is my stand-up case. This is my chance to really sock it to somebody. And then we could own Kabam. I'm in. Now that I think about it.
Or a lawyer that is involved, like a lawyer that's a gamer.
Sure.
That has been screwed before by gaming companies. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Whether or not it'll be against Kabam, who knows, but they're ripe for it. They really are. They've got a huge player base. It's a game that makes a lot of money. I've not yet seen another mobile game that is this successful in this way, with this kind of money being thrown around. And whenever there's this kind of money being thrown around, you're opening yourself up to these kind of things.
I've read it, Krusty, and I'll come back to that theory. But one more thing. Shoot, what was we talking about? Oh.
Yeah, Kabam Mike is not a person, it's a title.
Yeah.
Like, I am Spartacus. I am Kabam Mike. I am Kabam Mike. We're all Kabam Mike.
The other side of the coin, I think it would be interesting to see argued is, at what point do we own our account? What is the value of it? When do we officially own it? How do we not? At what point is there enough money that exchange hands that you take it over?
Yeah, because in theory, right now we don't own anything.
Correct.
In theory, we're renting, exactly. And the thing is and I go back to, we talked about historically, the video game business has been different. A company makes a game, they put it out, you buy it. There was a lot of hullabaloo when Xbox One was going to have that whole system where essentially the courts have ruled that their theory that you don't own the game, you're just, you know, licensing the right to use it, is not true. It's just, and the courts have ruled several times in forms of other media too, movies, music, etc. You know, that you own that property. You know, you bought a disc. It's different with this because we're not actually buying. There's not a physical product, but there needs to be some sort of protection for the players, and there will be at some point. Like I said, there's too much money changing hands for there not to eventually be a lawsuit about this.
Shoot, and I had something I was going to say, and it totally slipped my mind while you were talking.
Oh, Blunt Man. Oh, that's rough, bro.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
that's
I know
rough.
what I was going to ask. Let me ask this question because you made a very valid point. So, in their words, we're renting our account, correct? I mean, is that
essentially yes?
Yeah, basically.
So
they won't use that term, but that's essentially.
So
what
my question is at what point, you know, I mean, I guess you can say at what point does the ability to purchase items, you know, to spend money in the game, like, to me, that's where it becomes a problem because I don't know if it's discrimination. Like, there's so many things because they don't release odds, they don't release anything, you know. What happens the day when somebody says, hey, they discriminate against my account because he spends money and I don't? You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a very valid point there, you know, in that, you know, we're buying these digital items, you know, a lot of it we're gambling, you know, we're gambling on things, you know, we're buying the crystals and we're getting whatever comes out of it. But it's like, it's against the terms of service to sell your account, you know. Right. So that right there tells you that you don't own your account.
Correct.
And that's an issue, you know. It's a huge issue because you're putting money into it, you know, you are investing in building something of value. And yet it has no value because they control it 100%. They could take it away at any time. Like I said, it's going to happen. There's going to be a lawsuit at some point.
Well, and again, last time I checked, anytime you're purchasing something, you're giving money for an item. You purchase that item, it's yours.
Even if it's digital.
Correct. I am buying the rights to that digital character. I'm buying the rights to that digital object. So there's a lot of things there that would be very questionable. I'd love to sit down with somebody and see. I think it'd be interesting. Krusty says, as much as I love Brian's channel and stuff, I somehow know that if Kabam ever gets sued, Brian will be on Kabam's side somehow. And at that point, it's a problem. Yeah,
I thought Sam's comment was hilarious.
Yeah, Brian
Bulldog, you don't own that Hulkbuster. Kabam is letting you use him.
Yeah, thanks.
It's horrible. I don't know. And then last part says, yeah, it's not our account until something bad happens to the account. Then they can't do anything. Yeah,
because even when you're renting an apartment, you have protections in place.
Correct.
You know, your landlord can't just come into your apartment anytime he wants. You can't just like rent the apartment out and kick you out with no notice. Like there are protections in place even when you're renting items. Same thing when you're renting stuff from like Rent-A-Center or you're renting a car. And if that's the case, you know, as of right now, there's zero. There's nothing to protect us, the player. They can just literally do what they want, and that is where I have a problem.
Yep. It's interesting.
You paid for the right to have those items, and they took them away without due compensation, and that's a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just a matter of time. The law just has to catch up to it and everything. And I'm just hoping that Kabam is going to be on the good moralistic side of things and really take a look at your account and replenish what they shouldn't have taken.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, Ace says, and this is another thing I love about this channel and you guys, we get into some great discussions like this. we don't mean to, and I'm glad you guys like it. I know we may not offer the gameplay some of you guys like to see. I don't do that crazy grind where I'm in the arena for like 3 hours running through these same champions. I don't have this amazing stockpile of stuff or anything like that to offer you guys to see, but we like to talk about the game. We like to talk about the state of the game, where it's going. What can we do to make the game better? Because, again, like I said while I got banned, and part of my ban was kind of a I don't want to say a shout out or a cry out to pay attention to things, but kind of a pushback on them. I want them to pay attention to what they're doing. So often they don't care. They just feel like we should just take it sitting down and be okay with whatever they decide. And if it screws us, well, who cares? They're kabam.
Too bad.
And if it works out in our favor and it's their mistake, well, then shame on us. It's just one of those things that is very frustrating. And
yeah, I'm gonna warn him right now.
Yeah, take care of it in the chat. It's just one of those things, where I just want them to stop. Just take the time. Dude, you're already making a ton of money, and none of us are complaining. Like, every month, every time a stupid event comes up or an item's available that I want, I don't complain while I'm paying you my money. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I want that champion. It's just, I don't have a problem with it. What I have a problem with is you not caring about it. I have a problem with you not giving a rip about how the game is treated, about how you treat the consumer, and how it all comes tied together. And that's the problem. Because what happens is eventually you push the community away, and without the community, you don't have a game. Without the community, you don't have a game. I don't care how good the game is, the game will die. And I enjoy the game too much to just watch it die because you're too much of an arrogant jerk to sit down and say, hey, we got problems. We can't communicate. We need to do a better job of making sure that we take care of things on our end. This is one of those things where it's become a Mexican standoff. We're all in this standstill. We don't trust you, you don't trust us. You blame us, we blame you. The thing is you're the big guy here. You're the one that's got all the money. You're the one that has all the rights. You're the one sitting back holding all the cards. You want to take and earn faith? Then do something right for once. Start thinking.
I agree.
Start thinking about what it means to the community when you take things from us. It's huge. It's huge to see the big guy take the first step. So that's my whole thing with this whole thing is just like, please take care of the game, because if you don't take care of the game, you don't take care of the community, you lose it all. If you don't take care of the game, the community goes away. If you don't take care of the community, the game goes away.
Yeah, that's why I hope to God they look at the boycott for what it was, which is a community that cares so much about this game that we were willing to, to sacrifice things and hurt ourselves as much, to get the message across to them that they need to fix this stuff. If we didn't care, we would. It's like, what's the difference of love? It isn't hate. The difference of love is indifference. We were not indifferent. We cared so greatly about this game. We care so greatly about this game. We're having this conversation, because
Absolutely.
We see the writing on the wall. Even if they don't, we do. And we want them to address it, and we want them to deal with it before it reaches that point. It doesn't have to get to the point we're talking about. It can be dealt with, but they have to be the ones to step up and deal with it. We have no power here. They are the 800-pound gorilla. We are the ones, that we may be the weak ones, but we're the strong ones too, because we're the ones that have the ability, to stay or go, and yeah, they may look at it like, whatever, we'll get whatever we can out of it, and then we'll move on to the next thing, which is generally how mobile games work. A couple of years is the best shelf life you can get. But you've got a community. I've never seen anything like this, in anything related to gaming, that cares so much about it that it could go on for a long time, and it could make them even more money as long as they take the long view. And taking the long view means taking those hard looks and investing the effort, hiring the people to look at accounts in situations like this, not just writing canned responses and running a skeleton crew. So the ball is in their court on this, and they can go one of two ways, and let's just hope they go the right way.
Well,
Yeah,
the sad thing is you kind of the scary part, I guess, is you kind of nailed it. They've made money hand over fist. I mean, they've made very good money on the game, and they probably never thought it was going to make anything, or they thought it would make something, but not this. This is huge. They've walked into a gold mine, and they don't know how to take care of it. And the scary part is, it's really easy. It's really easy for them to go, hey, look, I mean, we made our X amount of millions. If the game,
we're out of here.
Yeah, you want to go away? Go away. We don't care.
Yeah, AZ Real just hit on that. Usually it's a year or two, and they've already got the next thing planned, and we see that because they've got Forge to fight, and that's the thing that I don't think they're taking into account is the passion that a lot of us have for the property. I'm here because I love Marvel. I love Marvel Comics. I won't play Forge to fight. I won't move on to the next thing. Like when this game is done, if it ends, I probably won't ever play another mobile game like this again. I'm only doing it because of the passion I have for the property, and that's why I said they have an opportunity. We have an opportunity together, Kabam and us, to break that mold and to have a mobile game that's around for a long time. I'm not going anywhere. If they address this stuff, I'll keep playing. I like most things about it. So, break out of that mold, Kabam. Do something different, and let's make this thing a long-term gig.
Yeah, Krusty makes a good point. Just imagine when they piss off MMX, IV. They're already mad over the 6 stars, over the new content, creative content. What happens when you really piss off some high-end guys that have the money to go out and pay for that lawyer like we talked about that says, I don't care if it takes 10 years or 20 years, you make sure you nail this company for every penny they ever made off the game. Make sure it all goes back.
I wouldn't doubt if somebody in the top 10 alliances is a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and somebody earlier, I think maybe it was Krusty or Ray said that somebody in one of their alliances had to leave the game because they're building a case already. It was Bantha. Okay, yeah, they're building a case already. And that does not surprise me because the thought certainly went through my head early on. Because again, I would never normally dump money into something when I have zero protection. Like I invest in precious metals, guns, food, things that have utility value. This is my one thing that I quote unquote waste money on, because I know that I have no protections, and I do it because I'm passionate about the property and the game. And I know I'm not alone. So if they want to keep that train rolling, you got to invest, like AZ Real was saying, these games are often, cheap to make. That's why there's so many games in the mobile store, but you can see that they've put the effort into making this a good game. So keep doing it, add more, put more effort into it, put the effort that's needed.
Yes. Sal is really pushing this whole deal about Kabam being ran by ants. Go back and you can all go back and read it yourself. I'm not reading your ant theory, Sal. I'm not reading it. There is an interesting theory there in the chat about Kabam Mike being more of a title than anything. That's an interesting. It's a very interesting theory based on some of the things that's been going on. So.
Kabam conspiracy.
The Kabam conspiracy. They'll Kabam you. They'll do it.
Never heard of that one before. Kabam conspiracy.
Well, I need to call it.
Yeah.
I've been up for almost 24 hours, so
I'm about to do the
it's time
same.
to get some sleep.
Yep, I need to go to bed.
All right, guys. Again, everybody, thanks for coming in and watching us. Yeah, I ran one last ad. If you're seeing it, thanks. If you're coming out of it, thanks. Just collected my 20 cents. With that being said, I will tell you the website is up. So Cressy said, kind of hitting it on the head about loving Marvel. Guys, don't forget the website. The website is up. You can go check us out. Come in, hang out. The forums are up and active. They're not pretty yet, but they're there. So feel free to go in, hang out with us. We appreciate everybody coming in, checking us out. Also, don't forget our Exploiter T-shirts. Our first run of these are up. We're going to work on trying to make it better and cheaper as we continue to go. But it's a starting point. So thank you all again so much. We do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us, giving us a chance to hang out with you all. Do us a favor, tell everybody you know about our website, about our channel, and all the different things we offer. We're continuing to grow, and we appreciate it. That's all thanks to you guys. So, again, the last thing I can really say is thanks. Bulldog, got anything before we get ready to head out?
Nope, nothing on my end. We pretty much covered it all. So, if Kabam does check these things out, I just want to reiterate, we love this game. All of us, I don't understand Brian's connection to it, considering he knows nothing about comics, but I mean, obviously that should say something. But we're not all going to switch over to Forge to Fight if this thing shuts down. You're going to lose the vast majority of us as customers, period. So it's in your best interest to keep it running and to be fair. That's all we want. What's up, AZ Real? All right, Kaleb, you got anything?
I was just gonna say, go ahead and check out the forums. Like he said, it's not pretty yet, but it's up. Oh yeah, shut up, huh?
Not you, AZ Real.
And then also, just it comes down to expect the worst, hope for the best. So.
All right, guys. Again, we greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. For some of you that. DJ Ray says, make me a mod already, dang it. Again, for some of you guys that have talked to me about helping out with SlycemGaming and, filling different roles, I greatly appreciate it. I'll be in touch with you guys. You can send me a message on the Line app. And I've got most of you guys, once you put your app in, I've got all that information. So I'll be reaching out and getting in touch with you guys and looking forward to moving forward with SlycemGaming as we continue to grow. So, again, thanks everybody for stopping in. We appreciate it. Take care.
Night.
Night.